You know the Mage Knight ones? I just got a couple of them cheap for like $1 a piece. And I was going to repaint them. I took them off the mountain and repaint them.
Oh, those are the plastic ones?
They're big.
It's not too bad. How's it going?
Going yourself?
Still high. That'll work. Oh, shoot. Tommy, let's get this show on the road, buddy. Okay. I don't want to be. I gotta get up at 6 tomorrow and put out flags. So.
No. I gotta do the same. I gotta get up before we go to Sioux Falls.
I'm actually really nailing down to these guys.
You guys got movement dice? 2 different colors. You guys pick the color you want.
They don't have to be, but it is. It helps keep them.
I have movement dice if you want them. Oh, never mind. I need to grab them because I need the. What's that? You need another color. I'm gonna do another color for the shielding movement.
You know what? I would. You know what? Maybe they'll do something.
Okay, I'll take the right flag.
After you execute maneuver, you may take 1 ion token.
Here's your guys' moment dice.
Or no, you may take 2 ion tokens.
Anytime you do shielding movement,
Red line.
use the yellow die.
You're gonna need it.
Going to.
Jumping die or
Ready?
community.
Again.
That'd be the spot, so they have to be moved.
I'm cheating and saying my heavy wheel APC carries 4. It's supposed to be a light APC. Are we starting over here, I'm assuming?
Nope.
We're gonna start right here in the cup.
Nope, that's not where
Right
you're
here in
starting
the
either.
Oh,
What? No, interesting.
All right.
Well, like you said, we are worried about spending the whole game getting into movement.
So are we live already?
right. We're live. Welcome, everyone.
Oh my God! Really? Oh, you have a D20?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. What did we do? What did we agree on?
4.
15, right?
Yes.
15 rounds.
No.
15 construction factor on the bridge.
I could totally just that. I'm kind of not in a very good spot right now.
So
This could show.
basically no more than a light and an assault.
Kind of deliberate on it.
Is that with the APC?
Well, I'm thinking more.
What's that? Yes.
Well, yeah, that works on one of it. And
There's a limit on the bridge for weight and the damage it can take as well.
Okay.
All right. So,
Well, you know, 'cause I could've just-
welcome, gentlemen.
Stuff.
You have been tasked with the mission. There is a high value
I'm
target.
smarter than that. Unless
in
I have
said
to
building.
simulator to not jump to
You
it.
will be escorting
In this case, I don't have to simulate.
said wheeled APC unit. Bring that over here, please,
I
and
mean,
put
honestly, I could
next
take it
to
out as needed, but
there.
anyway. you're
You
welcome.
need to escort said unit to said building. Spend 1 round next to said building to extract high value target. High value target needs to leave the map sheet down there. You have been notified when you are on planet. There is another company of mechs
Apparently the last
that have been distracted by the militia.
that later part of March,
When you come on the board, we are going to go 5 or 6 rounds.
I have no idea. Well,
We're going to figure it out. Again,
the initial
this is all going towards our tournament thing and trying to figure out objectives.
Cool.
Okay?
upgrade the ticket
So
and get
your
it.
primary objective
I'm
is to
actually-
get high value target off the map.
Just upgrade the ticket. And I
Your
wanna get
secondary
it right now,
objective.
it's like the Battle of Yavin, but it's a newer version.
You need to have a mech next to said match unit to take control and get match unit off map. Third objective is to leave the map with half your force. Fourth objective is to destroy half the units that are coming
It's
at
not like the.
Ooh. Okay.
you. Okay?
Lots of objectives.
So what I said was, and I told you guys to read was,
And increased risk.
shielding movement. We are going to try this. It is in rule in the compendium. With your in base contact, you can say I am shielding. You cannot fire. But you add a +2 to the unit, probably the wheeled APC, I'm guessing,
Target movement.
to shoot. If I'm within a margin of failure of 1, the shielding unit will take said damage. I think that's roughly how that works. I will continue to read and make sure that we do that right. We will be rolling 2d6 for each point of damage, as always.
Yay!
Remember, wheeled units are not able to go through trees. All of the hills, trees. No, they don't, because the wheeled unit, I don't believe, can go over the hills. They're too close. Matter. The hills are not wooded because it doesn't behoove you to go over the hills. This is set, again, this is to work on objectives for a tournament-based set. The idea that is set up here is that you got to go around so that I got a chance to catch up. Okay? Said units, said company coming in as a medium company. So it's fast. I'm warning you now.
Catch up speed.
Okay? The bridge, you have to use to get across. The bridge has a construction factor of 15.
This has to use the bridge.
That's the only way it can get across the water.
Okay, well, Mexican.
Mechs can do what they want. Water is level 1.
Cool.
Okay? All of the green are trees. All of the rocks are impassable. You cannot go through this way unless you jump. Okay? Is there any questions? Anything we want to modify as far as rules and objectives go to before we start? Again, I have not done this. This is all a kind of cockamamie idea that I try to come up with to have more of a real life type scenario of what you would want to do.
Are there any environmental factors?
We're not doing any environment. I think we have enough going on right now.
Can we set fires and have smoke screens?
No, I'm not going to keep track
So
of that.
no pyro?
I'm not
Simple.
I'm not keeping track of all of that right now.
What's our ROE, our rules of engagement upon contact?
Any questions?
Sorry, military guy.
All right, so you guys will be coming on the map at the Davian symbol on round 1 to come to the. I have this to start with.
I think I'm not Steiner.
We will start with how many rounds do you guys think is fair? As soon as you come on, that's round 1. 2, 5 rounds. 3, 4, 5. We're going 5.
Yeah, but we can't stick around that. Like, we got to get it there, you know.
It moves 10.
We'll go.
It moves 10. And
Both. Now, I gave you guys a sheet. I gave you a sheet down there. Those are the 2 units that can move. The question becomes, and we're gonna have to modify this as we play again to figure out how this will work as a tournament scenario or as an objective, whether said unit needs to have more armor points.
Okay.
the APC is our.
They only have 3.
I am not against having a customized unit for a tournament objective to make it be playable. Now, again, another thing we probably got to take into consideration in a tournament scenario, it's probably not going to be a 4x8.
No.
It'll be a 4x4, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with 6 rounds. Because we have to do a round to sit there, right?
Yes, you have to have a round next to the building.
I'm just 10 inches at a time.
Sure. Yeah.
Once, we mapped it out, okay? From here to that point is 3 rounds.
Yeah.
From here, basically to here is 3 rounds.
Like 30 inches. So another.
There's no, then it's got to be more than 6.
I'd probably
So
say
it's
10.
3. Well, no, because it's 4. We're going to catch up. 5.
We don't want to.
Let's just go with 6. See how it goes.
Yeah. Right?
It's a good baseline. Yeah.
Or you want to go 7?
Let's just do 6.
Because we got to remember, I'm here. By the time 6 comes in,
Right.
you're going to be here already.
We're not slouches. We got some beat to us.
Dude, I played with you before.
I'd say 10.
That would be across the map.
Camera, do you see this? GM is telling him
He said to remind
That's
you
our
when you're
initial
getting
roll,
off
8.
family topic.
Here's
Did I get PI?
Spider on spider?
here's
Oh.
my house camera and dice.
Oh.
Mr. Chris Cruz, thank you very much.
Oh! I don't roll worth a shit. I don't get that.
Both those rolls were.
Do you get Battlefield? Oh, yeah. Are we doing Battlefield Intelligence?
Are you up on the rules to do it?
I do. Do you have any battlefield intelligence?
Any recon?
Any
I
recon
have recon.
or mobile headquarters?
I don't have any mobile headquarters.
How much recon do you get?
Well, that's by per 4, right?
Are we moving on or are we placing on?
You're moving on.
I'll
give you +1. It's just to end it, I'll give you +1 to initiative.
We would have moved Lance and Lance.
Yes, please.
If you get rid of items, they'll leave and use the average.
As far as the Litco chits go, are we putting them on the field next to the unit, or are we putting them on the card? Field.
Yeah, then I get.
It's easier that way.
as long as-
Because the card, you forget everything. Putting them on the field actually gives you the reminder,
Yes.
because you're always going to touch the piece. You're not always going to touch the card.
Battle armor.
I have a jump platoon.
Hey, you're good. I like it.
If it helps me.
Hold on.
I need
Yeah,
sure.
You hold the
Oh, yeah. All right, so Delmico.
So what we're doing here is we're putting down the movement dice. I don't know how many people have watched. It's if we got new people watching, let's try and kind of help a little bit.
8 is a 2.
8 is a 2. Put them on the front, please. For the camera.
Look at this. Look at this. Focus.
It's not
Gonna take the middle.
We moving from
12 would be a 3, right?
2 to 6.
Well, it's also.
No, 12 movement.
12 movement is a 6 movement. That's a
3
+2.
movement, by the way.
It's a +2. 12 is a +2. It's a 6 move. 6 in battle tech. It's a 6. So that's a +2.
Yeah, we got 11 chips on the board. We've broken our record.
You can
It's 0 to.
you can argue all you want.
If I was
5
Ooh.
There you go.
If I was flying myself, 12 chips on the board in total.
I almost wanted to.
I bought one.
I just
No,
barely missed.
I did.
that.
All right, Seth.
The reflow. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I'm because I'm redline.
Holy balls! That's a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I hope your tanks are wearing their diapers today.
That is. This is all long range. Yet this is medium here. That is long. Heard my name. I don't think they're talking about that.
Yeah, it's because I said Andrew Long.
We should probably do the APC too.
Check out this first round of shooting that's gonna happen. Look at this.
I would probably keep it behind us.
Look at
It
this.
moves 10.
Yes.
I will not be shooting. I will just tell you, I will not be shooting the unit until said car goes on. Because I do not fully understand why you're attacking the base right now.
I think you got an idea.
No, I don't fully understand what your objective is because, you know what I mean? Playing a little bit dumb.
What are we doing here? Somebody's attacking the base?
Unless you stick him way out in
He's
front.
saying he's not gonna.
Unless you stick him way out in front and say, hey, here I am. I'm gonna pinch slap
He's
you.
way out.
Just remember,
He's not way out front.
now here's the thing, right? Look at the armor on that thing. There isn't a lot going on there. Okay?
You have anything?
All right.
Oh,
You want me to roll for this?
Got medium range. Got medium range. There's long range. Long. Everything else is long. So we're gonna work on getting that Phoenix Hawk goodbye.
That's medium?
That is medium. The Phoenix Hawk to the Black Knight is medium. The War Dog is long. So Black Knight is a skill 4. Black Knight, medium range makes it 6, 7, 8. In medium range, I'm doing 3 points.
Jesus.
And then I'll do the bonus attack on the other circle.
You got nothing?
For movement.
Patton will do 2 points.
We're doing that.
It's on the card there, son.
Yeah. You don't have to go by.
Wow. All right, so God is 2. So here, skill 2, 4, 6.
Oh!
Yes!
Victory.
Hold on. I gotta take a drink.
Victory. Time stamp it.
That's jam.
Time stamp it.
Do you concede? Do you concede?
You want to make more?
Oh, that's funny.
8s from this one. There's 1 point from the War Dog. He is a skill 4. It's supposed to be a skill 2. 4.
Whoops.
10.
Hey, you should have
He's
only
throwing-
rolled 3.
He's throwing 4 dice. Oh, that was for you guys, not for me. And then 10. 1.
Apparently, I went a little too far.
I got 10s
Are you up front
from
again?
I got 10s from the Bulldog.
Phoenix Hawk.
From this Bulldog, I got 10s. And from the other Bulldog, I got 9s.
Ooh.
It's going to be a long night,
Are you
boys.
gonna sell those dice?
It's going to be a long night.
Long.
Oh, okay.
It's for the Phoenix
I got
Hawk, it's medium this way, long that way. Everything else is long. This is turn 6.
I'm gonna focus on the left with the War Dog and the 2 tanks.
Now,
Everything.
just to be upfront, the only reason these guys are here to kind of soften you guys up, right?
We'll give it away.
Well, oh shit, I forgot to move those guys. Okay.
Oh, your battle armor?
Yep.
I got 7 from the Black Knight.
You know, it'd be even funnier if all of a sudden your match drops like,
Let's get the head after you.
So you got 7 to hit the Black Knight from Phoenix Hawk.
Oh, that's horseshit. Let's just go.
4.
Oh, yeah, you definitely.
1, 2.
It's all of them.
Woo!
it's all of them.
Is that the Black Knight or the War Dog?
Black Knight.
Black. How many?
3.
3.
Coach
Coach is a cheater.
Says who?
All my next one goes for 4, 8, 9s from the Warhammer.
What?
This 9s from the
Cheater.
Nothing?
1 hit.
Oh,
Double spiders right there.
double spiders.
First tank.
You're welcome.
Okay, yeah, good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the Marauder.
Pretty good.
1.
9.
I got you.
Oh,
He's soft, boys.
Soft. Oh, I missed by 1.
Templars shooting at the Black Knight.
Okay.
Range of 4 plus your movements 1 plus 3 is 8.
One goes in the
table those times. I know. I just said
I
that.
should have kept the play. I'm trying to talk to my man Lord Cameron. If he's on, I want him to get me some of those metal dice at MechCon because I can't go.
Oh, we got one.
Got one on the War Dog.
No.
Tank. That is one on the slash. Okay.
And then I get from my fire starter. I roll 9s for the Black Knight. And
Your fire starter has long range damage. That's horseshit. Oh, it's the Omni. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to take Omnis. I said anything 3075 below. No way.
I'm sad.
I'm all like,
Literally, there's 4 successful war right now.
what'd you hit?
Oh, gosh.
I tried to do a mix. I kept the shadow
and
on.
then Grasshopper has to roll 9.
Two
I just stick around for just a little bit. That's it.
Nine.
All right, so I will say this, guys. I appreciate this, and this is more or less a shot at Charles. I appreciate don't bringing munch to the table, Charles.
Now, what do you do my munch?
Abusing the rule of bringing
You talking about-
two Black Hawk coups and a Komodo. That's cheese.
That ghost barrel away?
That's cheese.
He was giving you crap.
I know. We were going about it in the chat. That was cheese. You guys done?
Wah. Wah. Wah.
All right, we'll move movement.
Oh, I didn't shoot my Naginata. Not yet. I will.
What do you got, big boy? Who's rolling? You guys get a +1. Put that on a unit. I need to know.
My Naginata had to shoot yet.
He has
It was on the warning.
Okay.
headquarters.
I need to know who
Yeah, his
the
Templar.
+1 is on.
His Templar is the main dog.
All right, Templar has the +1 for Battlefield Intelligence.
One on the war dog. Yeah.
This is such a fortune.
That was one.
Nothing like late game.
Hey, by the way,
I had to mix a damn
just
drink.
need an extra. Woo!
Good job, Drac.
The snakes.
Drac.
Running away, eh?
This is actually a list I can actually use cluster missiles on it too.
You gotta go find your buddies.
You wouldn't believe what showed up in our now, because the buildings don't really work as far as height goes, because all mechs are on a base, right? Height 1, height 2,
Okay.
height 2, height 1. You can shoot through the tower. Is that fair?
Fair enough.
Everything else will go line of sight.
That'll help with that battle.
Everything else line of sight. So, you move? Should I put tanks? Let me do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice identifier.
Just so we don't argue about that later. Not that we would, but.
Did he have the email?
Anyone have any overwhelming sense to go first?
For movement?
Yeah. Figures.
Charge!
No, not in transportation, you know.
So, are we kind of doing this as a modified podcast?
Yes.
Since Coach can't get the fucking podcast out?
Yeah, that's
No shit.
big
Really?
time, my bad.
That's really poor work.
Welcome to WNRP movie night, BattleTech, Alpha Strike, and whatever we're
I
doing.
didn't cut it yet. I just got it all together.
Okay.
I'm semi your host,
To
Barry.
be honest with
Takes
you,
a while.
now that we're talking.
Tonight we got
I
Minnow,
don't know whether we need to take that out
Coach Crawl,
because
and
It's an old.
Silency Ray
Randall
Turner.
posted pictures of the second round. I just got the rules for the second round.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Leave it in. This is live.
You're
There
live.
we go.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You are.
You are making the drinks, so I hold you personally responsible.
Well, if you had more, it'd be stronger.
It's gone already? Bro, that was supposed to last us the night.
Oh, wait, that's one of those things I'm just kind of.
Not a little flask?
Well, I brought it for me,
Oh.
and then he,
Quick.
go.
I got one more. Stand by.
I got one moved. I know.
Waiting on 3 more.
Let's see.
Okay, that's me.
Got him.
The real kicker is to get everybody information.
Random fall down. Do I have a weaponized HPG here? You fry all of you?
I'm gonna give it 2 turns to actually triangulate.
So the Black Knight's hurting.
Black Knight is hurting. War Dog's got hit in one. One of the Bulldogs got hit.
Pond water, huh?
So as I was reading through the compendium book while we were getting ready for this, there's a variable movement option that is, instead of getting your full TMM for just moving more than an inch, you get your TMM based on how far you move. Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of
If you
dig that.
shortchange it, it'll change.
I kind of dig that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, don't put him way out there. Who did that? Oh, wait. Sorry, take it back.
Oh, he took over. He's got to get there.
That's right.
It's just take him 3
Don't
turns
go
to get
past,
there.
just don't go past the offensive line here.
One thing.
Oh, just watch your left and right limits.
It's got to be base contact.
You have to be in base contact.
For any of you that have ever been on a range, don't go past the candy cane.
Can you shield more than one back?
Yes.
The question is who.
Now, the thing is, if
Oh,
you
never
shield
mind.
with more than one unit, line of sight has to pass through both units.
Keep them
And
there.
we will go with base. If line of sight goes through the base of 2 units, you get a +2 on for each one shielded.
In addition, nice.
In addition.
I like that.
Now, can you look at the book? It did not say whether you don't have to shoot or not. I think you can still shoot. It's right there.
Gotcha.
There you go. Because you're moved, right?
I think,
Yes,
Coach,
Yes.
way ahead
the
of them.
coordinate rules used to work like the old target lock rules, where it's like you have to declare a target.
Sorry, there's also some Star Wars X-Wing going on. so-
Star Wars geeks.
You're
Nerds. Nerds.
Those are us nerds.
I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna pick him, and I'm gonna measure there. You just
So how the kids doing, dude?
range to
Dude,
band.
This is like,
had,
like I really like the old rules where it's like you have to pick a
Oh, I
target.
get.
You have to say like I'm coordinating to like.
You
this
cannot
mother-
use
jump
jump
yeah,
cuts,
you check.
obviously,
Oh,
because you're
yeah.
going to be shielding.
Right.
Has to be equal or greater height than
I
the
don't think it's a
Actually surprised us.
Okay.
And
Designated.
silent
All right.
TPR.
Gosh.
Say that
Red
again.
line is-
Silent
What's my
TPR.
phone number, buddy?
TPR.
You are
Terminator.
stuck.
No kidding.
Oh, God.
Hey, dude, that's great. Congratulations.
Oh.
Not,
Hey, we got an
that's
LRM.
a good thing.
LRM 23936 is his
He's
first
going
time
to
watching
this-
Office Strike.
He's going for
What's that?
speed.
LRM, a bunch of numbers. This guy in the chat.
23936.
Office Strike in action.
Hey, LRM dude, if you have any questions, let us know. We're more than happy to explain anything of what comes up. If you got any questions, let us know.
That is your official
I
chat
really don't
monitor.
like this guy.
He has fat fingers, so it may not come out the right way.
Ensure that your tray tables are in the upright lock position for the display.
Chicken pecker.
Knuckle breaker.
Oh, that's awesome. Just wait till I start slinging.
No, let's do Saint Marana. No bullseye. We'll do range one from Saint Marana.
I don't know what I'm doing other than just
Drinking?
Yeah,
blowing
sure.
stuff up.
You guys just medium range, medium range.
I can't believe we drank all the Jackeray.
I want to do that shenanigans.
I gave most of it to you.
Yeah, I'll just start doing
Since you're a bigger guy.
By the way, thanks for all that.
Yeah. Yeah,
No problem.
no. I should have done that. Yeah.
Two?
It's gonna be really close. It's hard because
Oh, I got it.
Hey, for all the WNRP guys, here's all my Alpha Strike box sets that I purchased that I showed you I collecting tonight. OC Games and Comics.
Orange
Shout out.
City Isle.
Shout out OC Games and Comics.
Orange City.
Now it's saying you're on. Now I actually think I want to do that. 'Cause I think I
Okay,
saw-
so do I have to like declare shielding
Now
or?
what do I have to correct?
You do. Rules boy. Can you shoot while shielding?
Alright, so now we'll do-
Is there any modifier?
I was looking at the pictures.
What page? What is the demolisher? What is that?
It's my heavy.
You need to specify before it comes on the table.
It's a, yeah, no, it's not a demolisher. Okay.
I'm gonna come over the hill and go.
Here, let's just use
Thank you.
I'm not
That's,
seeing-
that's a
I
lot
just
better.
figured it was kind of painted, so I figured I'd use it.
Hey,
All right.
hey, cousins.
Yeah.
This is,
Oh, I got your attention.
Oh,
and then they're gonna
So
drop
I'm
off.
not seeing any ability for the shielding unit to attack or to shoot.
So there's no modifier and there's no, you can't shoot. It's just, they add a +2.
They're basically a walking wall that adds +2 modifier to shoot at the shielded unit.
And if it's a margin of failure of
Oh my God,
2,
really?
it hits the shielding unit.
I can drop these guys, right? I can move and then drop. And, or do I have to do that before I
If
move?
the attacking roll fails by 1,
Probably.
Dropping is at the end of movement, picking up is at the beginning of movement.
Okay, so I did that correct.
Okay.
I can move these. No, that's their movement.
No, yeah,
I can't move them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know. They had a few. They had a few separate, well, probably
What do you got here?
so the failure is
Yes, because you see, you get one.
If the margin of failure is -1. So if I need a 9 and I roll an 8, it hits the shielding unit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna shoot first. Because y'all suck. Hey, where'd that Phoenix Hawk go? Oh, he ran.
Hiding.
It's in the
They're trapped
trees.
in-
It's in the
that-
trees.
That's it. That's it. Never mind.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay, so base to base is, does that hit the grasshopper?
No.
Look down on top. Does that hit? No. Okay, so grasshopper is long.
Penetrator.
Penetrator is in medium. Okay.
He's wearing the best dad ever shirt.
3 hits.
I had a
It's only a +1 because it's not a LG, BLG, or SSL.
Everything else is medium. I will give the Phoenix Hawk. I'll give the Phoenix Hawk a shot here. Okay,
Got
it. With a +2.
Good luck.
Is that fair?
Yep.
+2 partial cover. This is the way I'm guessing, unless you can see the whole thing.
I can't even see
You cannot see this unit here. Okay, never mind then.
It's super accurate.
Nope.
No sight at all.
So
So
Drew's
Phoenix-
apparently assembling mechs while his boy goes to sleep.
Atta boy. Thanks for joining us, Drew. I know you said you were gonna get with us after the kid went to bed, so.
Yet?
No, I'm working on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy how many times the kids wake up and be like, I'm not tired at all. Like, I wonder why.
All right, War Dog. War Dog is 4.
Are you gonna put them under your pillow?
I might put them underneath my pillow.
He's gonna
I'm gonna shoot the Raven from here. 4, 6, 8.
on.
Oh! That's better.
There's 3.
What are you destroying?
I knew.
What are you destroying?
I knew it would just take a minute. That should be all the armor.
I do have stove.
Okay, hold on. I get to re-roll that.
Yeah, dude.
Look that up, please. I think it's a +1 at medium. Yes,
Looks over.
Wine red.
that's the compendium. The rule book is in the bag. I think it's a +1 at medium. No, it's a +2 at medium, +1 at short. I think.
What?
Stealth gives you a +2 at medium, and a +1 at short. We're at medium.
You know what, I did it in the wrong order. Right?
And I got 4.
Same Ron,
So I'm skill 4.
and then if I rolled an extra
6,
attack, I should
8, 10.
Because you can get all the damage.
You took the map. You don't know the rules?
That's true, and that's
Ah,
the way it's forward.
gotcha.
Oh!
Who all knows the rules? 100% of them. If it would make a 600-page book, it wouldn't be so bad.
So here's the other thing, guys. If
+1
you have
medium,
+2 at long, +1 at
+1 at
medium.
medium, +2 at long.
All right, so I got 9. Come on, give me 3 again.
Oh,
One.
1.
Look at all the 8s. I know. There's a lot of 8s. Nice. Smash. So he's a 3, 5, 7, 8 on 2. So, yep. He's a skill 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 for stealth.
What move I do?
There's 1.
Take it to the face.
9 from the other one. Nothing. This pattern.
I don't know.
It's a skill 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, it's ironic.
1.
You just said that.
What are you doing?
I remember.
Medium range. That's medium range. He's a skill 2, 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah. Sevens.
Anything dead yet?
It's medium range.
Five,
Black Knight is a skill 4, 6,
I didn't even get to use crack shot.
8, 9.
My brother.
My other one.
I was there.
1.
It went on.
Go through it. 1.
Everyone lost.
War dog takes 1 from the 99.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean.
5. Nope. Nope.
We were all
Yeah.
there.
How much?
War dog.
War dog 1. Go ahead, guys. Light it up.
Raven's gonna pull back.
I'm done, I think.
I haven't fired yet.
I was just gonna do something. What the hell was I gonna do?
But I think about that. Did you need a token or a
No.
Yeah.
no token?
No. The hell was I gonna get?
Figure the bread box?
I'll figure it out later, I guess. 4, 8. I forgot to move the damn battle armor again. 9.
Did that purposely. I will remind you.
I am gonna mess up that APC.
You got partial cover on that Black Knight?
Medium range from short.
Where's the laser? Laser. Highly recommend. We're doing line of sight. I would call that negative Ghost Rider.
9s?
9s.
Nope.
4,
Let's
5,
do some jumping.
7.
11.
I'm gonna get a nice clean.
Oh! Yes, no spider dice.
One, with two, 3.
Pick one. You know. That's a crit.
3 on the tank from the.
I need to see the rolls.
9 over.
You can,
Oh, that's what I was gonna get.
you can
Would
see
you
the
rather
rolls.
be at 8?
You can see the rolls right there.
I didn't see you roll them. You just put them down.
I'll put them in your pocket. How about that?
I saw him just place the dice down. You had a 9 on the Black Knight.
Which one of these are
9 is no crit.
None of them are touched. This one's hit.
Bulldog 3. How many?
3.
Which
thing then?
slash?
You know, I got a primary, but.
That's all the armor. Yay! Hey, hit this one.
3.
You got structure.
Maybe I'll want to try and fill that seat, but then again.
I'll let you take care of them over there.
Okay, Anvil shoots the same.
4, 5, 6, 7. There. Bulldog against
Take care. How much?
Or round 5.
What's your skill?
4, 6, 7. Whoa.
Good question.
Shut up.
Wow, you don't like cowboys either.
2.
Holy balls, those got a lot of armor.
Wow, I got to do. Marauders are 6s.
All right.
That is horseshit.
You can take all 4 of that.
1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4.
We're gonna go.
2 to that one.
That
That is the non-slash one.
Yeah.
2.
7s again from the Crusader.
You cheat, so I gotta watch everything you do.
2.
Yes, one of the binary.
I'm off shot.
Yay, you got a shield off. Next, my 4s.
Dude.
Range 1.
Hot.
So are you done?
Ow.
Yeah, I'm done.
Tell us
I can't even touch him right now.
Alright, Raven's firing at this guy.
oh gosh.
Yeah, he just got struck.
Yeah, here's the real question.
Both of them.
Oh,
are
yeah.
destruction.
3
Or do I cancel one?
7s.
and get a gun?
Ravens with 2 of them.
No, this is on Zealous Recruit.
7s.
Do you have a
Coach, we got anybody?
Kathunk.
5 yours.
Oh, wait. Hey, Andrew, we just doubled and
Joshua Dury, LRM.
That's a quick chance.
It's in
Because if you don't
the hobbyist.
5, no crit. Keep taking those all day.
We're gonna let it sit. We're gonna-
You got 1 left on that map, on that tank.
Tank.
Yeah, so you do that. We'll take 1 crit. All right.
you know, the last time we used artillery for a game, Tom really,
No,
Tom,
I don't want to talk about it.
I think the last time we used artillery, I
We
think
had a bad experience.
to put it in layman's terms, Tommy had us bracketed, and
Alright.
I took out all of his suicidal V bids.
You're talking to the wall, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Grass,
Wait, do you think?
grasshopper.
Here, Andrew, get on your knees and talk to the microphone.
Grasshopper's firing at this guy right here.
I can talk to this damn wall if I want to. I got the certification.
Who's going for- well, I mean, I should say it.
So we'll take
Jesus.
1.
1 on that bulldog, you got a
All right.
crit. Roll a 5 or a 9 again. Appreciate it.
Anything with a 5 or a 9.
Yes. 6. Weapon hit. Hey, where's your 6 dice? Weapon hit. Ooh, we gotta do motive
Gotta do
damage.
motive damage.
Really? Okay.
Do them all.
This is probably.
We haven't been doing motive damage. Is it each time they get hit?
Yeah.
No, it's each time they get hit.
Each time they get hit.
Alright, the top floor is going for this guy right here.
Hold on. Oh, you go ahead. You're checking.
And then I'm going to also have a secondary spot
number 2 against that.
for
It's a little 9 or above that we have to look
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, roll 9s on each one of those, or you have 2 rolls on that. You have 2 rolls on this one.
at. There, nothing. Nothing.
2 rolls on this one.
Oh my God, really?
Nothing.
1 roll on this one.
Yeah.
1.
Jeez, Mike.
Minus,
There's no way I'm gonna survive that. It's just red. Oh my.
do you hit? No, you hit this one.
Yeah. I think I rolled
Yeah.
9 dice. They
All right.
all basically like.
So I'm firing at this one. I have a secondary target of
All right, Redline. You're turning the
black
picture, right? Right.
for CQ for this guy.
I thought about it. I thought about taking
Oh,
it. But they're only
Roll 'em, let's go.
Alright, so
Sure. You have to
1
turn these
medium range
drones into
3
a bomb or
plus 1 for secondary. I also
Well, no, which one? The plus 1 applies to the secondary target when you shoot. So you got a primary target.
primary target is spotting.
We just make it best for the squad because that's how.
As far as
That's really
PCQ, the Homer CQ.
okay, so it's not spot. Oh, and it's not secondary target. It's you're still so he is at long range. So you do long range damage, but you calculate at a medium range because of that. All right. Is that? Do we want to walk through that a minute?
No.
No. Coach said no.
One,
Friday night battle or
Thursday night.
Thursday night battle.
1, 3, 4, and then I jumped plus 2.
Get your compendiums out, everyone.
So 8.
What's this?
We have to be apart.
3,
I
5,
don't have companions.
Either one.
8.
I always love the illustrations of the big
How many?
It's gonna be
Five.
Templar.
Or just like literally go on one
We
part,
stacked.
or like go in a big block.
So 8, right?
9er in there somewhere. 2.
All right, Red Line.
3.
All right, Red Line.
On this one?
Yep.
That's
Fresh armor.
Ooh, that's a big blow
He
today.
just scratched the paint, huh?
Oh, you
He's got half mover.
You know the freaking
Half?
Half.
All right.
So
Hey,
then,
half will Fire slow it down so you can step on So it. 1,
no.
medium range is 3. He jumped is 5.
So, yeah, they did it to me.
My skill is 9.
Catalyst. You need to do this.
9's to hit your black knight.
Hey,
Sorry.
so nice.
You move your battle armor.
No, I haven't yet. Thanks, buddy. I'm waiting for him to get to the building.
I'm done.
We're in place. We're in
Still like
place.
trying to get this.
They're still working on getting the suit on.
I need help getting my launcher on. Hey, is this your claw or
I'm done.
mine?
We made a tactical decision to hit the base at lunchtime. Funny would that be if environment conditions? You showed up at chow.
You showed up at lunch.
Hey, why is everybody in their mechs? I'm like, oh, it's beer 30. Everybody's at the bar.
Everybody's getting ready to go to the bar.
Who's that kicking out the
We're
elbow?
rolling.
Oh, that beats to it.
We just call it leaning.
+1 for BI.
I'm not gonna win initiative this whole game.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Well, 3 weeks ago.
All right, so I've got this cat here is a. I gotta move first.
Hey, can you move your battle armor?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, make battle armor.
Can you move your battle armor?
Ron is fun.
A 6 is still
Let me help
3.
you.
That's a +1.
Let me help you.
And
You said
he's at a 4, which is no mod. So we show a 6 for no mod,
No mod.
because I don't think there's a mech on the table that can get touched.
Everybody needs to start picking up tokens because these are the shit. You need tokens. They're awesome. For Alpha
Litco, you can send us more if you want.
That's right. Because I just broke a heat dial by accident. Putting one on. So if you're gonna put
If you're
the
gonna Hulk shit together, it's gonna break, okay?
well, I got big thumbs.
Now you can go.
Gorilla orb. Knuckle dragger.
Hey,
Who's moving? Who's moving? Let's go. Come on. I gotta keep going here. Keep going. I moved my 2.
Move your battle armor.
Not yet.
As you said, Greece.
Oh dear.
What you done to me? No, I'm gonna say the
You
Greece.
did
fire.
really good. All right, well, engagement and
We're gonna order pizza.
That's it, I'm done.
Let's see.
What kind of
Meat.
I don't want to do that because you're gonna get the
Throw some sauce on it. Put it in a box.
Oh, you don't know.
Sure, as long as out of it, just want to hide on top. Please. What's wrong?
What are we doing?
Want a beer?
I'm ordering.
I got it.
Thank you.
I'll take
I
it.
can't pay for pizza, so I'm buying everybody a beer.
Sure. All right. What's in the fridge? What's in the fridge? You got Miller Lite? I know I'm a rookie.
Right.
I'll do a Miller Lite, Tommy. Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's true. That was something.
How they drench Liverpool? I guess we'll find out.
I was gonna try and be nice and not.
Yeah. Oh, that one. There's two of us here now.
No, just give me a Bud Light.
Bud Light.
I don't have Budweiser anymore.
When did when did you come into NC?
I don't have it. It's not stocked.
Don't have it.
Chasing a diesel.
But no.
E85.
Oh, you drank it all this week already.
Maybe.
Are you done yet?
Put my TMMs out.
I'll give you
What
a
are you doing?
TML.
Hey, do your bell over yet?
Not yet.
When are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
Maybe next week?
Something.
Man, that mash truck's gonna look great when I take it home.
You think so?
I'm just kidding. Hey, that's pretty sweet. I picked up like 2 Indras. Like I'm trying to figure out vehicles where I can put them in trinaries and clusters, so I can take.
Hey, I'm moving the battle armor. Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna go with Minnow.
Beer ya.
What time is it?
9:20.
It's Thursday.
Beer ya.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, you're gonna win.
It was 9:30.
Did you move, Bill? You guys are up.
You know, these guys are still looking forward to an actual podcast as well.
Come on, Kroll. Fuck off.
Well, I thought you liked the hobbyist. He's the one that suggested it.
Keep on him. Please keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Just keep repeating one podcast,
Right? Yes, sir.
Twice a month. Twice a month. I think we have like 3 or 4 of those 15-minuters ready to go.
Nancy. Yeah, I did one.
You know, you sons of bitches can learn how to use Audacity too, and you can edit it.
I'll figure that out. I will figure it out.
It's super not hard. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. Those are your friends.
You want me to move the transport? We'll come by, bring some beers.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'll come bring some Budweiser heavy to the store. You takes me down like half an hour. We'll
Yeah, since you can't have any in the store, that's
Can we get a
Problem
large
is, I'm actually probably gonna.
Meat,
wait and see what I fucking want.
carnivore.
or what's your meat lovers kind of thing? Or
I think Andrew just wants a slab of
What's
beef
that?
taken down from the hook. Maybe hit with a flamethrower for about 3 seconds, and then it's good.
regular friends.
Oh.
So Drew asked, what self-respecting trainer uses vehicles? That would be the Hell's Horses.
Which you are not.
Well, they're not my friends, but I will confiscate their vehicles.
You actually pay for that?
I'd pay for anything.
Six,
I'd
you
pay.
remind
I'd
me
buy that
in
for
20 minutes to go get pizza.
What's that?
The ponies. Hell's Horses are the ponies.
Go get pizza. Well, you're close.
I don't know if the Clanners are really self-respecting though either.
Oh, sorry.
Did you do that?
Did you move your battle armor?
Yes.
Did you move your tanks?
No.
These two? Were you waiting to get like some kind of awesome move on me and forgot to move it all together?
No. Did you do that? Watch. Go grab the rule book because I don't know how to do this. It's don't know how to make your own thing, man. Charge is inches moved times size divided by 8.
You're gonna vehicle charge. Oh no, ramming speed. I believe the CCG card is ramming speed.
No, that's not
I got a tank. I'm gonna charge it.
Ramming speed.
Ram it, whatever.
Charge formula. Charge damage equals inches charge times unit size divided by 8.
All right.
I was right.
That's a good thing you're gonna hit the lightest units then.
Don't forget, I was right. You were wrong.
Don't forget you don't have any structure or any armor.
That's why I'm charging. And because
How did you do that to your troops?
The
Them
dude's got the
tankers
wind.
I haven't used these chits yet.
So
I haven't used the chits yet.
Oh, that's right. They have charge.
we were looking for an excuse to utilize the charging token.
I don't have any.
Now we actually have a
They can move 8. So that is
You knocked over your little tower.
that's 5.
5 inches.
5 inches.
How heavy are they?
A lot.
They are a size
70.
3. 15 divided by 8 is 2. 2.
That's gonna hurt.
And I'm gonna give myself that one. 6. Who's 18?
Who's the cheater now? So you're gonna give yourself 6?
That'll be 2 points there too.
2 points to the anvil.
I gotta
and
hit.
Shadow Hawk.
I gotta hit you. I gotta still.
I still roll. It's not automatic.
It's not automatic.
It's not
It's a tank.
There's got like one good track, and one's just.
Yeah, I gotta roll a hit.
You got me all excited here. I was waiting for some damage. I haven't had
You
any
done
fucking
moving?
action.
You moved your battle armor? Yeah, I moved my battle armor. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, but Whack Tommy is Raven, and I'm still looking for targets.
Now, if you were doing shielding movement, use the yellow dice. You don't need to do it now because you're not.
Usually at that point, the rock face.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I've been doing it ever since.
Rocks.
I'm an objective kind of guy.
I'll give you an objective.
Like my average, well, I mean, I did.
Is there where the 6 inches coming?
Kind of going, and then I'm like, all right, I'll
You
do
get
one
those
part.
tanks?
Because that's me sort of.
Or do I have the mark? Oh, I'm hitting them. I
I
took all their armor.
Oh, God, I've not been turning this. We're on round 3.
Maybe if I did the one part here, I could.
By the way, if you have any comments, concerns, and complaints, please respond to us at WNRP@wolfstreetgames.com.
Or the live chat, since they're, you know.
What might have helped if you had straight up part 2. Straight up. Because you know I'm over here, I'm not going to. I'm just going to come right here.
He jumped. He
Or
jumped.
at least I
Yeah.
could-
Oh, yeah.
Real vehicle users are from the periphery.
And figure out where.
Oh, I was just reading about Red Jack Ryan. Awesome storyline in the last anthology. I think it's 5.
The orange
Legacy.
spots.
One before that. I think 6 is turned on to this one. It just so the Red Jack Ryan story is pretty awesome.
You hear explosions.
Started that.
All right, so we're ready to go? I got a charge to get this done because I've never done it at Alpha Strike.
And we're shooting and ramming.
So I got a skill of 4.
Ram it home, Ramathorn.
Ramathorn. He's a skill 3. 5.
Oh,
Don't forget my TMM.
5.
You almost missed.
2 points.
On the Shadow Hawk?
How much damage do I take?
On the Shadow Hawk?
Yes.
One.
You have marred my armor.
You take 1?
You gotta take one. You're gonna round up to 1.
That's
I
a
got
good,
to use my charge.
that's a good trade, right?
Okay, let's throw a fun roll there. If you roll 12, you do another additional damage to the thing.
You take off the leg.
All right, so I got 5s on that one. 4 6s on this one. I got a 6.
And you bank shot it off the rock. I'll give you kudos for that.
That's that one. Crit chance.
Funny if you just kind of stuck out a foot.
9, no crit. You.
Yeah, can I dodge, duck, dodge?
So you have 2 points on that one, and I took a point. I roll my crit.
Tumor.
Tumor.
All right. Well, I got paint missing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is your tank still alive?
I've got some ugly track marks on my foot excavator.
Hey, someone pull this track out of my toe.
You're just dragging the track by.
Oh.
Or the track swings up your groin area. It looks like a loincloth. My new track line.
Now you're gonna get it, bud.
The Longest battle armor.
Well, I could ride this nice thing very affordable.
Longest. I tried not to do word of life. Every time I do an op 4, it's word of
But
Blake.
the problem is,
Every time
painted backs.
it seems like every time you're gonna swear.
All I do is Blake op 4 because I freaking love blowing them up. Yeah, so I got a 4, 6, 8, 10.
I love streaming. So much fun.
I have a 0 star from here to here on an 8. Don't worry about it.
Insist on being a totalitarian.
So I got,
I want to come out and play.
We're at a point of
I'll skip that one.
That's like the
All right.
Reaper
So battle armor.
Like it's not there to kill.
Done.
It's
War
there to
dog.
make-
But one thing I have to remember.
Here.
Oh, you're definitely got partial cover there. You did
4,
last time.
That's what.
6, 8.
It was a one time mistake, so.
Twice. Over there.
Oh, wait. No, you fair. No, yeah, you are.
8 is on the shadow.
Probably not
Right.
today.
Hey,
Did you
Chris.
see the Black Knight though?
They came through. They came through. Came through. There's 3 on the shed.
Well,
That's all they are.
I
don't think so. All you can see is literally the head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey. Let's, who has to get pizza?
I'll go get it.
I don't play to the point where I look like it's affecting my health.
Or
He
you
took all mine.
or your friends.
I don't think so, man. Like it's literally just head.
There we go.
You see the body.
Okay, but literally.
I think Aaron should be shooting first.
Yeah, let's get you shot so you can run.
Okay.
Fire one.
Let's go with talk. Medium range to the medium range to the
He's a little.
Black Hawk or the Black Knight.
Hey, Andrew.
4,
Aaron's
5,
still
6,
wondering
7,
where
8,
his
9 to hit.
this cool stuff.
No, he's not.
Oh, I missed for
Mess with everything?
That is.
well the Phoenix Hawk.
With
Yeah, but I mean, it's, you know.
I'm gonna grab some extra dice here. So it's not
Second of all, it's, I
Let's
got.
go to the
all
Bulldog
range
to the Crusader.
Crusader there.
Here to
That's Pat.
Oh, sorry.
Bulldogs are over there.
this is the one that's hurt, right? Like really hurt. That's one I've been working on.
Yeah. No.
If anybody wants to
Should
do
be.
some vehicle
They flip
recognition
around?
cards,
Yep.
well,
This is the worked over one.
Okay. So we'll go to that one.
Okay.
That'd be a good idea for
5, 6, 7.
a product line.
Ooh, what?
That'd be a good idea for product line.
Oh,
BattleTech recognition playing cards.
I have them.
One.
No, like you could play cards like
Oh, then now that I
bicycle
plugged it
playing
out.
cards, you know.
I got one on that.
Like poker,
Damn.
you know, plus they have BattleTech
Shader
logo
there.
on them.
What name?
Great.
Oh, see if he'll suck. It's got it in it.
What's his face? Jason. Jason
6.
Malfine, his.
Weapon hit, I think, right? Right there. Right there. Right there.
Motive? Nothing.
Yeah, weapon hit.
What happened to the other card?
All right. Marauder is 3,
Those, like,
4, 5,
extremely rare
6
to
to
get.
the Black Knight.
Yeah, these were on the first set of Alpha Strike cards.
So I think the Alpha Strike cards.
No
should
green
start
anymore.
Black Knight takes 4.
What?
6.
What? From where?
Somebody brought the rain.
3, 4, 5, 6.
He's everybody's favorite. Everybody loves old long.
Those spider dice are really helping out a lot.
I'm really glad I got those
3,
today.
4. You got a crit chance.
Went down to the harbor today, so.
10. That's
Fire control.
Ooh.
That's the one I like.
I'm jerking off the prime minister.
And 4, 5, 6, 7 to the Black Knight from the Warhammer. 1, 2, 3. You can take another 4, buddy.
Wow. I only need 1.
Oh, God. All right, I got my go-to lineup here.
Are you done?
I am done.
Go get the pizza.
Let's go get pizza.
I'm getting tired.
Are you just gonna continue moving right towards the village? I'm
I'm
assuming
not gonna
he's gonna
continue.
come this way yet?
These guys are gonna continue to shield,
Okay.
and he's gonna pop
Figure
somewhere
out.
over there.
Go over here to the mash?
Yeah.
Trying to get to the mash?
Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna sit right over here.
All right.
Just in case.
What, oh, time out. What do I have left to shoot? I think I did the Bulldogs and I did the Battle Armor.
And your ramming speed.
And I did the War Dog, because I shot the Shadow
Can
Hawk.
you ram and
I have
shoot?
these 3 left. No.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, you should be able to.
physical or weapon,
Yeah.
right? I have these 3 left to shoot.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that I noted that.
Well, it's nice to see that we're getting rid of some of your units.
Hey, all this group was is just to kind of try and soften you up a little bit.
Hey, was that tank still alive?
No, he's
Get it
dead.
off the table. Thank you. Should have seen a look on his
Are
face.
you gonna roll or you want me to go?
No, go ahead.
Okay, Raven.
I need to shoot it too.
All the time. Too often.
Go ahead and start out, Danny.
Alright, Raven's gonna fire at this tank.
Okay.
So it's 1, 3, 7s.
Short range.
I believe I'm at 220.
Do Shadowhawk and War Dog.
Miss.
Okay.
Partial
You trying to
cover.
break my terrain?
Partial cover.
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, about 220.
Plus
2.
4.
Grasshopper.
So we got a roll for
7, 8, 9.
They're also first player.
3,
Call it.
7.
Oh! 2.
War Dog?
War Dog 2. Didn't matter if he was behind a rock or not.
Alright,
Alright, so
so.
Grasshopper is gonna fire at them. 1,
Anvil's gonna kill that 10.
2,
3 as well.
7s.
4. Anything for minimum range on tanks or anything?
2. 2 to this tank.
2 to
This tank.
I had the worst heartburn I ever had.
Second the other part.
There's one. Where's the other?
What's the black guy for?
That's my movement mod.
Really? I can't
Fine.
remember.
No crit.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
probably
taking
saw
that
it, so I don't think I actually called this one against you yet.
Here.
That's all we lived off was going.
You okay?
I heard it in
The
So you're gonna be first.
Tempest, or the Templar is gonna go after the War Dog.
Place it, yeah.
Because afterwards you want to.
So it'll be 1, medium range.
No, my question there would be is, why are you guys still, I'm just asking this question. Sure. Why are you shooting at a mech that has partial cover when you have a unit that has no mod?
Because we're taking left, center, and right.
Well, that's true.
Responsibility.
I'm just asking.
No,
Just asking.
you're right. I should be taking out the one with no mod.
So until we,
That one takes 2?
yeah, yep. So until we consolidate and reorganize our direct fire
He's dead.
interlacing
He's
field of
dead.
fire. Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead.
He's there.
I'll tell you what.
So yeah,
Can I?
we
can I
should be
rechange?
switching targets if we were actually
Can I
talking
change my target?
lance to lance.
You do bring me up a good
But
point.
we got a pizza guy gone,
I know.
and that's his right limit.
All right, so I can shoot at the
Now,
tank that does,
penetrator.
so it'd be 2 plus which is the range? So 2 plus skill is 5s.
Okay, so it's all your ones first, and it's like 2.
No.
Six.
Mount that in the.
No, you can't.
Especially when you're throwing that many dice.
4,
And I'm a
This is something.
7, 9.
You need 5.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's penetrate that rock.
That's all of them.
5 points.
Okay.
1.
That's all the armor.
Jacked up in order to officially.
2 on the
To
war
the war
dog
dog.
from the freezer.
Okay.
Or that's auto.
All right, and then the
Yep.
I'll let you go first because the fire starter can only see the War Dog.
You don't get.
Let's use it.
Wait.
Brought these guys new dice, and now I'm getting my ass kicked.
So,
Alright.
some new ghost bear, and the other ones were wolf spiders. Those are
Spiders. Yeah,
black widow spiders.
Black Widow spider.
So tasty dice.
Why you kind of a black widow spider?
Yeah. Is it +1 for
Yeah.
partial?
2.
Usually in the double finish.
4 for the. What's another 4 for alright, 11s. Hit the War Dog from the fire starter.
7. Nice.
Oh no, 2.
Hold on.
Minus
You
2.
got long range damage, medium range modifier.
So
We got
Nice.
some boxcars.
Oh wait.
In dragoon colors.
Sexy or
So just in case you see this, If you ever see little box cards reviews, you're gonna love it. I know we love it at Gen Con.
How much, is this still good for War Dog again?
Yes, it is.
How many?
One?
I know, reinforcements are inbound. So.
Yeah.
One.
One. Got it.
All right.
Nice, hit the word.
Where? War Dog?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only one I can see.
This. Okay.
All right.
You both
I'm
done?
gonna start setting my dials.
You guys done?
Oh, I didn't get a text.
All right, so I got the Black Knight to shoot yet.
Because
I'm gonna shoot at the Marauder. We're gonna need to mark his stuff off. I believe it's still medium range, so 4, 6, 7.
My
I
one
got
point.
3 dice.
No cash value. This is bullshit. Come back here later. with
Got 1.
Shit, start from the back though.
Do you want to use some swag?
Patton.
For my dials are
You
set.
want to use some swag?
7.
Oh, I need. Oh, no.
7 tenths when he's rolling.
Your business.
2. The Marauder. Yep.
I do run a warehouse in the
I got 5s from the other one.
back.
I know, I work there.
There's 1.
Road job.
And that's it.
That's the, oh, yes.
Now, you need to make a motive damage or motive check on this guy.
The only 2 remaining.
You hit with 5.
I've tried, dude.
You need a 9.
I might make it.
Come on, Tommy.
Self-published.
It's not gonna happen.
Nope.
And if anything, if you give it to the library,
One more
some
time?
asshole will find it.
Or was it just one of them?
It was just one. Just hit the one time.
Did you do that?
You need to make one. No, both bulldogs are gone.
I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, did they really?
yeah,
And then we're
it's
to
understandable.
initiative.
Can we say you're surprised?
Come on, channeling Chris Cruz.
I
Chris. Ooh, 7.
I feel like I'm caught.
Yeah. Yes.
The pigeons failed us.
Move, bitches.
I don't know.
And this goes to 2.
Dude.
Never gonna be getting shot off. I'm gonna be hit like what, this is 2 dice. Greens. I'm missing a ring die. You might have taken one back. Because you usually run 5, right?
Say something.
Look at that. Oh,
It's yours.
is it these things?
Yeah, it took forever to get out of the pack.
That's only half.
All right, you good? You won?
It'll grow on you.
You've been nice guy. If you like.
No, 'cause-
we
I mean,
show
I
you,
will, but
You can like.
almost
make
every
all
round, almost.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Not
it.
this one.
What's
You
keeping
know that
it
group
together.
I made? Stop. You know the glue and the shaving cream and the eye contact solution that I made?
Protect yourself from
That's pretty much
attacks.
what this is with little foam balls.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Better back up our
Right,
bro
it's
over
not
here.
gonna be
Stickiness
feeling
with
better.
balls.
Yeah.
You got like 800 mechs over here for those tanks. I know, but I'm telling you.
Well, I'd rather you like friction. With our flowers, oh, yours feels good.
Oh, God, guys, come on. Let's go sit outside.
Oh, wait, you're right, yeah.
Oh, you're done.
I was.
My last move.
I gotta tell you guys, if you're looking for I really like Milwaukee.
I will send you guys.
It's pretty sturdy.
Mine hasn't been used as much.
Okay, you are all
you
children
created
and you're,
chaos.
you know,
It's the same. You've done the same thing that when John Smith was here. Just throw out a bunch of crap and everyone's like, "Woo!" and running around.
Okay.
I know, I can't get it hard.
wait.
Now, I need to make sure that I'm an inch away, right? Otherwise, I'm in the base contact.
Ah, touche. Touche.
But that is rear arc.
No one wants to see that.
Oh.
Who wants to see this?
One.
I do want to see that.
All right.
Yeah.
I get what's happening. All right.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I didn't want to spell it out for you on red crayon.
Was it Jake?
You got that back?
Focus, all right, you're 4.
Yeah, I got an assault and a heavy that can take on the war dog yet. I can throw 9 dice.
You want to move Aaron?
Or 10.
Maybe we'll overheat and just touch him a little bit harder.
Focus.
Or he said he wanted to go this way with it, right?
Yep, and then you
So,
Down is-
we'll go with
But really, the only one who's limited on is.
that should be a
So,
3.
Sarah,
Thanks, Jim.
we
What's
know
that? Thanks, I'm not moved.
see what I like about the streaming. These guys are talking amongst themselves about history and lore as well. It's
Fantastic.
phonetic.
that. That's something we should send a couple of words to.
What are you doing?
I'll move
It
my
doesn't
guy.
matter
Interested.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that are watching, what do you think of the terrain? Too much? Not enough? Could be better.
What are you buying?
Now I'm gonna have
It could take a bit.
my system based stuff.
Oh, yeah. Or just fancy.
It's time fancy, that's all.
I'm sad we don't have any more judge.
I don't know who would do that.
It turned out
Thinks.
bad.
Jury says, in a question, needs more
You put
terrain?
this in the car on your way.
And he says, where's the trees?
Brendo, you're welcome. to
They're
hang
the
out
green
in our-
splotches. I didn't bring them with. I'm
Every-
sorry.
Every dark piece of material that's dark green is a,
You're reminding me of
tree.
a log.
I didn't bring my trees with. I'm going hunting tomorrow and I didn't bring
I was like,
everything
"You're
with.
writing a
You're going
log."
hunting?
Cool.
We're going to South Dakota for pheasant.
you know, you shoot some Chinese ringneck pheasants.
Yep.
Let's go shoot some county birds. That's cool.
I'm excited.
You
Is
said
it-
commie bears,
Tommy birds.
commie birds.
Chinese ringneck pheasants.
That's actually pretty good.
It's the fact.
How come we can't move closer?
Okay.
Hey,
What?
Matt,
Move closer.
I'm closing on my
Move
house
closer.
next week.
Yeah.
A week from today.
In charge with a patent. Yeah.
Fine.
You use my
Fine.
chits again.
Okay.
That way.
That way.
About 500 feet.
Oh.
That's
I'm
nightmare.
literally across the street from the firehouse.
That'd be badass.
Yeah, it's that White House.
They need to
That's
be here like every
two-story.
day.
What?
They need to be here like every day.
Almost. Well, this isn't open every day.
This is impassable
Any
terrain.
day they will be open.
Hey.
Well, no. Oh.
11.
You guys have any recommendations where to buy terrain?
We also need to destroy.
All of the hills and stuff that I have, I made.
See, that's what I actually really started.
And to be honest with you, it's very, very simple to make.
I really like.
I
my
bought
upper
1-inch pink foam from Menards.
I'm gonna keep, yeah.
I cut the shape that I wanted, and I got one of those
I was going.
blades that it's,
We gotta get better.
you can extend it out. It's like a lightsaber, right?
And then-
But
I like
learned
this
at
one
Ace
because
Hardware.
I whispered-
And basically, all I did
I actually-
was I take the knife against a clean edge and just drag it
I saw it
across
in the video
there,
I saw.
and it will flake
And
off.
so I'm like,
It creates enough of a texture.
and then it's got the
And
bars,
Elmer's
too.
glue.
Leave them alone. They can become pretty heavy too.
Spread Elmer's glue on the bottom and shake sand on the top.
The garage rockets. are
Paint it.
scary.
And then once it's all done, Elmer's glue on the top and flock it. And what I do is I set like a book or something on top of it while it dries to make sure I have a lot of flock on top. And then when it's all said and done, I use a matte spray to lock everything down.
Just like on your minis?
Yep, exactly. And that's how I make the terrain.
You should do a video on that.
We could.
Bring it next time.
I could, yeah.
Okay, literally, when am I ever gonna
It's
start, like,
all it takes is a little
then
time.
when
It's
am I
super
gonna-
easy,
within
and
5 minutes.
I like the way it turns out. I even did a wash on the terrain to give it a little
Yeah.
depth, but
I live in
I thought it turned out pretty well. I got it. Thanks.
I'm ready to recharge your phone.
Well, that's a biased opinion. Maybe it didn't turn out so well.
No, don't say
And the
that.
rock I grabbed from around my house before they took the river rock out. So I got a neighbor that if I need more, I can go steal some. So
Same question on
Really?
matting.
Matting.
Hex matting.
Hex mask. I will give a shout out to Holtz, HOLTZ, Holtz mats. It takes a little while to get, but they are fantastic. I didn't bring mine with, which is why we're using this. Holtz mats, far and away. Get a custom mat. I do a blank mat without hexes, and on the other side, I do a 175 hex. So I have a green mat that has 175 on one side and open terrain for Alpha Strike on the other. A green, round. I have a space mat. Only way to go. Yeah, only way to go.
When are we going to start doing aerospace and space?
When they come out with Alpha Strike cards for warships.
Yeah.
So I cheated.
Stop or what? No. Shut up.
There's no stopping what can be stopped.
Well, Tommy fucked you up. Oh, really?
Drew's thought
I'm
about
just gonna
doing
tell you, Tommy fucked you.
Drew's thought about doing Alpha Strike on the yard.
I like. Hey, they do make pavers that are hex sizes or hex size. You make a paver that's hexes.
So
Well, everybody's still there.
we got some components to put together like a story championship trophy.
I gave him a lip.
I know it's a wannabe, but it's what we got.
Hey,
The
wait, what's his God and David? I gave him some love.
Oh, you gave him some LRM friendship.
Gave him some friendship love.
LRM friendship.
We are all moved. We are shooting.
That's a camera specs.
Did we lose or
we
win?
We lost.
I'll shoot. I'll shoot. I'll shoot.
we lost.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Fine. It was the rules. Do your thing.
Let's go Marauder to. No, we're right there.
Marauder, what?
Never mind.
What kind of dope are you smoking? Your shit can only shoot that guy.
Okay, so
Well, no, I'm sorry.
Warhammer
Shoot
here.
And hold on. Again, a Menard special, Johnson. Or I will give you. You can shoot that from the Marauder as well.
He's not gonna be there anyway. Fours.
You think so?
Fours from the Warhammer.
Woo!
Ooh,
Miss.
take three.
3 on. Oh man, not the dots. She said.
Hey, what's the language?
Crit.
We don't want to send anybody.
8. Well,
Especially me.
Motive damage.
weapon.
You're done.
That was a weapon.
You got one weapon?
Yeah, weapon and you're immobilized.
You know,
This guy.
Yeah.
you know what they say.
Marauder.
You go
to
from
the same
tank
guy.
Hold on.
to turret
Motive is what?
You
The
were
motive
to
immobile.
bunker
I rolled a 12.
to out of time.
Well, let's
Short
finish
range
them off.
is
Six
that's
inches.
6, right? Okay.
That goes 6. This 3s to hit.
You can do it.
That's everything.
All right, that's all you need. This guy.
We're making good time too.
Hey, you won.
Hey, I'm coordinated wrong.
Let's go range 1 with the Crusader to the battle armor.
I even got it.
Oh,
in
wait.
perfect
There's
range.
a war dog out there. Yeah, let's go to the.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about
Plus
that
1 for battle armor.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 hit.
So please come close.
2.
So.
Okay.
So this is a note to the group: battle armor and infantry. There are no critical rolls on structure.
No.
So you see,
They're done.
nope. These are battle armor. They do show armor and structure.
Yeah, you're not
I
gonna.
took 2 points, but because it's battle armor, they don't take any critical damage. That's just to make everything uniform.
Tank off.
Yeah, you got it.
So it's shoot.
Wait.
Yes, don't worry.
Okay.
Just saying.
Sorry.
One
That's
there.
fine.
I was
Just
thinking
one.
one in the back.
One for that group? Okay.
Probably the next.
Four. Same.
It's definitely a little.
9, 7, 8, 9.
Can you count?
One.
Oh,
I got 9 from the Phoenix Hawk on the other.
I thought you were done.
I thought it was 2. That's 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that'd be kind of wide. All right, scimitar.
Okay. He's done. Oh.
That way.
Just out.
Focus.
So he has 1 point to go here. House Cameron, Chris, channeling you. He's there. So it's,
Which one did I take off?
so he's a 2.
Okay, you can go
3.
4 straight without stressing yourself.
2 points. Because it's rear. Because it's rear, I get an extra point. 2 points. How much? This is horse shit. He's dead.
Good. Get your back shot while you can.
This cat that was right here, you just shoot the Warhammer.
You know,
He has 2 points.
You know what the nice thing
4.
about Alpha Strike is? You can change targets when targets die.
5. Oh, are you kidding me? I got 1 of the Warhammer. Yeah.
Oh, it's a foot stretcher. Oh my god.
1 of the Warhammer. 4, 6, 7. Warhammer. There's both.
No.
You want to shoot the tank? Tank's
I would
oh,
rather-
good. Shoot the bit on.
Okay, focus.
Well, it's gonna get interesting here in a minute.
I don't believe I have anybody rings for Darth Vader.
I thought you said it takes 3 rounds to get the little
But
tank
what's the
there.
best excuse?
Huh?
I thought you said it takes 3 rounds to get the
You
little
haven't been moving the full 10 inches.
Your
Yep,
pesky
I'm
guys
okay,
only
here,
move
so
7, 8, 9.
Vader. Okay, Whisper.
The jumpy.
You had.
They dodge a lot of missiles.
Take the hair, you want to spend the focus token. You spend it? Okay.
Is that it?
I'm done.
Big token.
Yeah, if you
Oh!
Jonas?
I get the word over there yet.
Freya.
4
Oh, man.
6s.
Done.
On the shed. Shake the back. Shake the back.
There's a lot of shaking going on there.
No, it's true.
There's 1,
Well, there's a reason
2,
why I took the shot.
3, 4. Count 5 because of rear.
He's gone. He's gone. Here you go.
So,
I
You
actually.
got
my
one.
tactic works. I got 1.
You got one.
That's fine. I
Uh,
expected to actually lose 2 in this round. Oh,
yeah, take him out. He's done.
I'm trying to debate. I'm making you roll reroll.
Go.
I just don't know which ones.
nice man.
What
What else is dead?
You know, I'll reroll the eyeballs.
I got battle armor. That's all that's left.
Yeah,
Wait, you still got battle armor
Either
left?
way,
I got 1.
That
I
one
got
guy?
all my mechs.
That one guy?
I thought they were all gone. I was figuring,
Really?
I haven't. Everybody was firing. I was like, oh, they're all dead.
You
Time
need
to
to
come out of
roll
the back
1.
stretch here.
One guy needs to hit.
Hey, hey, hey,
All right, so
Volley fire
One.
all the dice.
plus 2 is 3.
Just roll all the
Hey,
dice.
volley fire all of our dice.
Just roll all the dice.
I don't know how saturated same one.
What's the highest number?
That hit.
Hey, Andrew. Andrew.
That's maybe not high enough.
Andrew. So
Yeah,
Drew's
it's
saying
true. That's a
your
good point.
horseshit
I was
is
wondering
actually
if I-
Hell Forces Beta Galaxy, right?
7,
Yeah.
8. Yep, 8.
Right.
8 does it.
It's not alpha. It's beta.
8 got it.
Beta.
8? Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, 5,
And then
6,
this one
7,
was gonna
8.
fire barrage rockets.
Did I
Oh,
say?
no.
I said beta, right?
There's a special battle armor or whatever. Small targets.
All right, so we are at round 1 left before the company comes
Anybody
on.
roll initiative yet?
Don't need to. I don't have any bets on the table anymore.
So we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him there.
And we gotta wait out
We have
time.
1 round to like
Yeah.
fortify
Alright,
right
good
now.
ones. Who's gonna go first?
Yeah, you have nothing left, right?
I'm not gonna,
We're
I'm not
just
gonna say
move him
Hold on,
there.
hold on. So I have one round left. That's this round, right? So next round, you need to wait one, and that's when I come on.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go, we're gonna leave this. I'm not gonna come on until you have the guy.
Okay.
Or should we wait one round to get away?
Oh, let's make it tough on ourselves.
our APC is pretty slow.
You can come on when our guy is loaded and this can move away.
He's got,
Okay,
when
so
he's
you got a guy there. Now,
he's got medium
if
max.
you want secondary objective, you gotta get a guy here too.
Oh, okay.
Gotta get a guy here. If you want that one.
So
You don't have to have that one.
use a jump kick roll. We gotta walk him.
Spend this to get.
You
He
wanna walk
moves.
him?
He
Yeah.
moves at
10 inches.
12.
10 inches though.
Oh, 10.
So do you wanna walk this way or do you wanna walk that way?
You call yourself a construction guy and you can't read inches.
Right around there.
Well, that's the tape measure. John.
Okay. Who's the fastest one we got out of here? Probably.
So you have
I got 12-inch.
you have 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Right? To get here.
Let's team up Phoenix Hawk and Firestarter. Go get him.
Well,
I mean, if we
You're
have to, pay,
Phoenix
if
Hawk
we have
ain't
to
gonna do
bail
shit.
on him,
Your Phoenix Hawk ain't gonna do shit at this point.
Why?
He's gonna go 1, right? He'll go 1 to here, and 2, he'll get here, 3rd round. He'll have to wait 1 before you can move this, and I'm coming on.
Yeah, I think
At that round. So you are right now working on objective 1, which is get high value target. Objective 3, get half your units off. Objective 4, destroy
I guess
half
the
my
thing
units.
is though, if we sacrifice a Firestarter to get it at least around the corner, the Phoenix Hawk can pick up from there. At least we make a shot at it.
I'll give you 2 more. I'll give you an extra round to get that. So the 3rd round, you're moving. I'm coming on at the same time.
You want me to screen on the left flank?
So that means you can move your mechs forward and get this figured out. Now, it's a company of medium mechs.
In the range 2 bubble.
I saw that.
If you guys want, we'll look at them.
That's not where it would
Company
be.
of medium mechs.
They're medium and fast. They're gonna be running and gunning.
You good?
I'm curious to see what happens. I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. I'm curious to see what will happen.
Now that the APC's gotta go around the horn,
Right, I understand that.
like the Horn of Africa.
Should we just say, let's see how far we can go with it?
Look at, so these 2,
We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna have fun.
what happened to that other?
We're gonna play casual. Casual.
These would have been really.
I got it here.
Right.
Okay.
Do we know that these guys are coming?
Yes.
Do we know that you're coming from over here?
Yes.
The little blips are there.
The only problem is now, it's like, now Captain Jonas is gonna lose his rocket. Yep.
I am going to be coming on. Basically,
One guy is gonna spend his rockets quicker.
that's my entry point.
Kills things though.
That's
Right.
true, yeah. I mean, that freaking
Templars
saturation
sitting
salvo,
right
I think
at
it's a severely underrated talent.
medium
It's
range.
really expensive. It's
Don't put grease on the camera.
Yeah, what are you doing? God, quit making love to the camera.
Problem is that most.
Those
of the
taste so
games I
good.
use it, I haven't used it against high agility.
It's the
chips.
beat.
So like one agility chip, it's like I can't use it technically.
I don't know where we got it from.
You can only go one guy 'cause I can't use it.
I blame Tom.
Sioux Center.
On top of that, I wouldn't want to use it because.
So, do we want to tell the group, start planning for Gen Con, and we'll do what I think we should do instead of doing a Gen Con event? I really like doing the shit at the hotel. Just getting together and having a hotel game.
Are you talking
We gotta
about?
have one event.
We're gonna do our academy.
We'll do the Cadet Academy again. No, I get that, but I mean a WNRP game
That first round was a little bit-
at the hotel table like we did
had
last.
somebody kind of work hard.
What is that? Does that grab you guys? Are you gonna be able to stay the full time this time?
Oh yeah, she knows.
I mean, that's
She
hard
knows
work.
better now.
Like, I can't kill like all
That
the
was
ships at
a
once.
lot of white points
I'm
there.
gonna at least-
A lot of white points. Thank you, Pierce.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
my-
problem.
that's just my prediction.
Did the wedding
I'm
give you
controlling
wings?
The way my
Yeah.
guys are acting now.
I moved all my guys.
That was a really good turnout.
Okay, so that is the end of the
Matt,
round.
are you gonna stay there, or are you just gonna kind of? I mean, we have two
Matt,
rounds.
you gotta move. If you want to, you gotta move. Now, at the end of this round, he is gonna be able to start moving.
Right, he's taking off.
And I'm gonna start coming up. No,
You
we
one
got
more round
one
left.
more round. So to get here, so you can go.
Yep.
Yeah, you should.
I still get 3 died, but that doesn't synergize with Captain.
You're actually fine where you are. I
Partial
just stay.
cover ain't nothing.
If anything, maybe you wanna move backwards, right? Maybe you wanna start going this way.
For the slower mechs, that's why I didn't go all the way forward. Plus, I honestly have more dice at medium range than I have at short range.
You all right?
I'm gonna mess things up.
We're gonna mess things up.
You gonna get stupefied?
Cause I'm pretty much hurt.
Okay, Captain Jonas.
No, I remember we were trying to get half our units.
I know, but if I can muck things up for a little bit.
Tell you what. How about
Try to
I
only
stay-
bring on 2 lenses.
How about I stay stationary and drop my modifier -1 to shoot the first guy that comes in the view?
Are you
You
not?
get a chance to move yet though before I come on.
Yeah, we have like 2 more rounds to move yet.
Where am I gonna move?
That way.
What's the range for Darth Vader?
0 to 2. Has to be in arc though.
Okay. Start a withdrawal.
Almost. I mean, Dre, I ideally want to try, but you're out of range for that. I'll just focus. And then start of the engagement phase.
Community.
It was like,
Oh,
I didn't know there was like a.
Saw my lucky
Yeah,
die.
they're all shielded, so it's hard to shield.
Well, that's where it went.
You know what, we'll
My
do a Darth Vader
brain.
charge on this, on the unmarked one. So you
Almost
can,
forgot I
do
watched
damage.
I gotta have this.
Yep.
We're down to 1 unit, right?
Yes, sir.
Which?
Aye,
Pretty much down 2 with the Reagan.
Yeah.
Took out a war dog.
Wait a minute, which one? I thought the invade one, right? Oh, I didn't get it. Yeah,
So
okay, right.
this round, he is spending
Gonzo.
to collect.
He already collected.
No, he has to
Oh,
spend
this
around
round.
now to collect. Next round, I'm coming up.
I can't jukity that, okay.
Does everything look reversed
Dang,
in there?
wish we got a great roll.
It's only on a Google Hangout.
Rip.
It's
All
normal
right,
during.
right, it's-
Good.
This
Okay.
is the one that's damaged. You probably want to keep it.
You want me to bring on 2 units or just do you
bring
want to
them
bring
all.
on all of them on or do you want to bring on 2 and bring on 1 later?
Do this. Are these level
You're
1s?
not gonna- unless you get a bunch of
They are
points,
all
you're not
line of sight.
gonna kill anyone.
Yes, yeah, level 1s.
Well, they're line of sight.
They're all 6.
They're all six.
Whatever they block, whatever that is what it is. Not labeling.
Right, you want to shut down the rerolls. And the saturation salvo.
LOS specifically.
Really? Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he can get. What? Do you- all of a sudden, he gained 2 inches to move
8.
from here.
Okay.
There.
Thank you.
You want a range three?
Maybe
I'm
he
gonna
had,
take that Marauder down.
maybe he had a fluffer.
Maybe T-wise? Nothing. Well, I mean, if you try the other one, it was then Jonas.
What is the worst medium mech? I like that question.
Was the worst medium back?
Worst medium mech? Worst?
Most underrated medium mech?
No.
Whitworth.
The worst.
Whitworth.
The worst match.
No. Most underrated.
No, he asked what is the worst.
I don't. I'm just saying. Most
He's on a
underrated.
tangent here. Yes, I
I go
agree.
with.
Worst underrated.
Two.
Fuck is a
Thugs are very heavy.
most heavy.
And then it'd be my twos.
Worst 40 to 50.
I'll
I
think
don't-
on, I'll
see,
think on that.
See, I don't know because to me it's not worst. It's how do I make it work? Right? I'm never looking for what's the most optimized I can have because I'm more interested in what makes the most flavor,
Oh, he
what makes the
doesn't
most sense flavor wise, and then how do I make it work?
We got 1 extra.
Woo!
Okay, so put a 6 next to that match.
Yeah, somebody threw in a clamp.
This round is being loaded.
So Drew says a clamp.
What's that?
He had the question and he said, "Is the Clint?"
Clan?
Clint.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
Clint.
I'm just making sure
I
you
like-
are.
I like.
Sorry, I like the Clint.
Did I hear
like
that?
Clint
Did I hear that
lots.
right?
Clint.
Oh, I do. I just gotta double check myself.
The cicada's good, but it's, it's fast.
The newer, the older cicada,
The anvil.
the older, the
I want to
older
go with the anvil.
anvil's a heavy.
Oh,
That's my 60-ton mech on the board.
what's the little version of the
Hammer.
anvil?
Hammer.
There you go.
The hammer's a light.
Yeah.
Succubus. There you go. I got it.
Succubus. Called the Scabrous. And
Whatever.
That's a light mech.
Whatever.
Dark
Scarabus?
What about Dark?
It's got like a hatchet though, doesn't it?
Dart.
Dart is a light mech. And I'm sorry, anything that moves over 20 inches, that's a good time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes. And.
Does anybody like the Fenris?
I love
I like
Fenris. Love it.
It's a good mech.
That's not it. You get damage on Captain Jones, so it's the important thing.
I guess we're gonna go with probably Shadowhawk.
You are high as hell.
No.
Keep it drift. You gotta take you outside, bury you in the snow.
It doesn't have that much.
I think Captain
Yeah, he
Jones
is pretty
may
fit.
die this round.
The H, I'm telling you, HB2 or whatever the hell it is, that thing's tight.
Real time.
For sure.
All right.
Taking a crit for sure.
We ready for the?
Remove your movement dice.
You'll leave.
It is
Somebody
game on, gentlemen.
Besides me, somebody rolled the initiative.
I got you.
Captain Jones.
New dice.
The only reward I'm gonna get from Barrage Rockets is my.
Oh!
Good. We needed that.
That's an 11.
Big, big.
Big one. No, it's cheddar.
Plus one.
What? I love it.
Mash is loaded or it's being loaded now?
I missed that.
I'm giving it to you. You're both
I know,
loaded.
right? And I can't well, it's like I can't do that. I'm spending
Yeah, get it on the other side of the mechs.
Let's have the mash unit move last.
I gotta remember I have those ant sensors on this group.
The mash and the APC if we could.
But I would ensure that the mech is shield or the
Go get
mech's
Pete's
shield.
damn it.
Just stab myself with the freaking antenna that I have on that mech. That thing.
Nothing like that. Just piece of graphite.
You feeling a little you're
No, it's actually metal.
Great.
When I put together my first Kodiak miniature, I actually added bent needles to the claw areas, and it looked fabulous until like I dropped it.
I am going to start using toothbrush bristles for antennae.
It's a nice looking locust.
That is from the plastic mech box set.
I just saw one that
oh, yeah,
sold for like $30.
That's not good.
I got like 12 of them. Want one? 10. 10. Oh man. Oh man. Woo!
You got a dart? Excuse me while I whip this out.
He's gonna reach out and go, "What's up?"
Or holy crap! In the middle of another company. Hey, get your battle armor on.
Jump platoon SRM, baby.
Hello?
2J.
Is there anybody in that next cockpit?
I was
We've
I
got.
get to use them.
last stage at 1.0, I like learned to die, just like kind of slow rolling it.
I see what the TMM on that
What
is.
mech is that over there?
Locust?
Locust?
It's here, you have to read your opponent.
4.
If you,
Yeah.
if it's somebody I
Yes, I
don't know,
think
it's like,
four.
you know, I thought they're gonna be over.
Roof time.
Or someone like.
5.
It's like, I
Yo.
kinda wanna see this go before I
That's
actually
pushing
start
the
counting.
boundaries.
Always pushing the envelope, hoping you don't auger in.
Certainly got a good fire. So, when I lost
Anybody ever
Captain
seen the
Jonas-
right stuff?
But Captain Jonas did get a kill, so. I got something, so that's the important part.
It's okay.
That one hurt.
Because that was your best generic on the board.
We're just trying to save the children, Andrew. We're just trying to save the children.
Hey, what are you guys doing in my arms room?
Okay, so that was fun.
Right, I gotta determine that.
I'm totally gonna do it.
Oh,
Wait,
hang on, hang on. Whoa.
These guys haven't moved yet. have
No, none of our guys have moved yet.
Has everybody moved on their side?
No, he's got another
Alright, so.
two.
they? I have two more lances to come on.
This guy decided to show up.
I saw that.
Hey, we got a fun comment. We got a fun comment. So, Mr. Jury, it seems like your wife only is interested in the Kodiak. Mac? I find it fabulous. To even fathom that a spouse is interested in Battletech, that's awesome. That's a keeper.
April just calls it the mech-based game that she'll never play.
She played Magic with you though.
She's played Magic, but yeah, she'll never.
Turn the spell on your.
She likes those mono red decks.
We can bone from behind and all that.
I think it's time to get out of there, Tommy.
Someone's got to shield that guy.
Who's got a Phoenix Hawk? Phoenix Hawk medium.
Tempest, Templar is pretty close to where the movement of the he could shield.
But you can't gun.
That's the problem. Grasshopper could shield.
Do it.
I could have the grasshopper shield.
And the Phoenix.
By the way, I'm moving right there. Yeah.
Here?
Where you were.
Oh, okay.
It's the only place to move.
All right. That's where I'm at.
This scimitar. There's one thing. I don't know what you're doing. Very aggressive. Yeah. I was like, where's your acrylic?
Laser.
All right.
Extra freaking lasers.
Like how we also.
Huh.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, look at that.
I don't suspect him to live very long. He sure made sure did his job.
Second thread of this has been touched on.
I got one mech on him.
Ooh, you should have got that. Actually, never mind.
What coulda, shoulda.
Put that
All right,
NPC
so
right in
I'm going a one bank before I do that advanced sensors.
And those mechs are fast. Whew.
Okay.
I want one of these too. Beowulf 2C.
It's just available.
I know it's original.
Just move the
Just
APC
saying.
as far this way as possible.
Yeah. Get it out. Does it have to turn around first?
No, it's a alpha
Yep.
Is that why it's going backwards?
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
Guns pointed
We'll go
forward.
ahead
Good
and
idea.
well,
Well, does it have guns?
non-eBay.
Don't leave your back to me
Yep.
anywhere.
All right,
Yeah.
Whisper.
Forward. Yeah, I guess so.
believe that's unobstructed. We'll take a range 2 unobstructed.
There,
that one.
back's not pointed
There we
towards
go.
anybody.
So you want to shield him
Kind of
with
skid
what?
around. He's like,
What do you want to shield him with?
One.
Does he even have a turret?
There's that. Let's see.
We need to hit. We need to hit all the fast mechs if we can.
it has no turret.
All right, Drea.
Aren't you feeling like you're sitting back and pretty?
Hey Matt, you want to move yours?
Yeah, you're gonna move yours.
Where do you want to roll to? Let's
Shield that APC.
Or
Yeah.
not.
Or are you gonna shield it?
I'm gonna shield with one grasshopper.
Right, so yeah.
You should get at least 2 on it.
Range 2 primary.
I'll be sitting in front of
Do
it.
it. Sure.
Towards.
Sure.
Oh, you disable power regulator.
If I don't roll anything.
I mean, the idea is that I want to recapture, right?
Oh, because it's got the highlight. You're not trying to
I
kill it.
don't want to kill the guy.
Right.
We want to keep this.
Yeah.
That's my prisoner.
He's a very important person.
No more Drea.
Nope. You still got, it's still got 4 ships on the board.
Alright.
And then we're gonna sit around a table, have some tea and some biscuits, and just
That's
ask
two,
you
number
some
one.
really nice questions.
Really short night.
Who did it?
One. Two.
What do you think so far?
I love it.
Yeah?
It's just the stage is a.
It's
Fuck is that over there?
those are coming on. I'm sorry, they're not there. They're coming on. I just brought them over from over.
My wife told me to stop ordering miniatures because they make great stocking stuffers.
Sorry.
Nice, Drew. I like it.
Like, what the hell is it? Oh.
Huh? I got a boy in California that sent me that stuff. He's the same guy that I got you that Ghost Bear patch. I have a Pumpkin patch for you as well. I have, that's my piece up there.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for us to get done moving and then I'm gonna keep eating, but
I was working.
thank you. Man, I can't tell you how excited I am to go freaking hunting tomorrow. Last time
That's what I was wondering.
last time I went hunting, we were at Horse and Hunt Club in Minneapolis. And it was for an event with EMC.
Okay.
And we were in a field and they seated 25 birds.
Mm-hmm.
I shot 20.
Can I just stay stationary and shoot that guy?
Huh?
Can I stay stationary and shoot that guy? Sure. All right.
Back row.
Yep, sure is. Stationary. Kill that guy.
You don't like a really a noggin on it?
Yeah.
Is that a real Nagano?
It's not a proxy. We tried to shy away from
So
it.
these guys have not moved yet? Have these two moved?
No.
Nothing.
Neither has the.
If it has a die, it's moved.
Just validated.
I like how your Raven is like all back to the best and shit back here.
Dude, it has one structure left. I
It's
swear
got
to
good
God.
camouflage. Hey, Luke Dirks, good job painting that. We love it.
One that can make sweaty.
Yeah.
Boys came a long way for a short fight. I'm gonna wreck stuff.
Look at all these little kids running at us.
Your name Ralph?
Yeah, you took
Can't tell you how important that
prisoner.
initiative
You
role
took our
was.
prisoner. You took our base.
Oh, of course there's a wraith on the frickin' board.
He's more fun. I didn't realize I put him on there. I'm like 36.
Let's get way out there.
Easy.
All right, you lost. Oh wait, we gotta move.
All right. This guy moves 12.
Yep. 10. No, 10. No. Bend it like Beckham. That's where he's going.
So Drew's wife says stop ordering more miniatures because they make great
They
stocking
make great stocking stuffers. That's a genius idea. Like, oh, what? You don't want to use them?
Drew, you got to bring your wife to Gen Con because that's awesome.
Like I said,
my mom was home last weekend for the kids to come watch games. My wife was lamenting to my mother about how it's terrible around the holidays because I basically just buy whatever the hell I want. It's just so she never has anything to give me.
she could like
I
make
would
you a
suggest
Battlestar
that you turn
Afghan.
this cat this way.
That's a level 2 building.
Level 2. Yeah.
Well, I would.
You
You can't see him.
Okay. Okay.
Unless it's just another surprise.
Hey.
I'm gonna bend it like Beckham.
All you guys are on the field. Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I'm all in that. I'm all in.
I would say you got nothing in the storeroom, do you?
I can shoot at it. There you go.
All of a sudden the armory door is open, the big demolisher comes.
All
creeping
right,
out.
let's see what these little pea shooters can do.
He's not done.
Oh,
moving
he's
yet.
not done yet.
That's exactly what it is too. There are a bunch of pea shooters, except maybe the hunchback, but he's really slow.
What up, guys? Yeah, you should be like another. You should have like a turn counter on.
This is a note. What he's doing here is you can always pre-measure, right?
Yes. It's not like other stupid games where you can't pre-measure.
I'm taking the skinny pieces. That's what I've been eating. You can't tell?
That's an oxymoron.
Yeah, we'll do both the shield one.
Oh.
And the shield damage. This version thing range 2.
Good luck, Matt.
Hit and crit.
All right, we'll see you guys later. I'll just stay. I'll be a good oak tree sitting here waiting for these little slugs to
Can't
come.
wait to take that locust down with frickin' jumps of
Stay
two.
alive.
It'll be
Not
great.
quite dead. And since I hit.
Sure.
Next.
All right, who's a fan of Grace and Death Carlisle? Everybody? We'll just presuppose that everybody. Okay. If you're not, you're sad. Like, who doesn't love trying to take down the locust with what was that kind of missile they had?
Inferno.
Infernos, that's right. You know, we have an Inferno commercial that
Yeah, I
we're
got
gonna
it.
start throwing
Well, I can
into
do
our
you.
podcast pretty soon.
Yeah.
We gotta get that commercial in there too.
Okay.
You're shooting.
They're both damaged, but one's got more.
Oh my God.
You ready?
A lot of shit on the table.
Ding. All right, start throwing it.
Oh my God.
Just start from the rear.
That's what she said.
36.
34, 36.
I can remember playing a game with the same type of buried locust, and it was just way too much fun. Oh, that might have been at the Academy at Gen Con. I think it was.
Yes, it was.
It was.
That 2 years ago or
It was
last year?
fantastic.
One.
Hunchback.
This year something happened.
This guy.
Yeah, you lost like 4 assault mechs in the first round. That was horrible.
Well, you guys want to take some.
Oh my God.
At least
It ended up being a close game.
Friends don't let
5,
friends excel.
7 to the Phoenix Hawk.
Don't take
Hunchback.
phone calls. Don't chit chat.
I need
Well, games
7.
going on.
Need 7.
cadets liked it. My cadets were getting ticked off that I was kept on getting headshots.
2 to the Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah, Mr. Ammo explosion.
I just like the fact that he came back. He's like,
What happened? The dice.
Dick.
My
did
dice.
Hunchback reach out and touch that?
Yep.
Direct hit.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
ouch.
I got Phoenix Hawk, man.
Ouchie.
Well, unless you get crit.
Got AMS.
You get crit now.
Hey,
Well, the game doesn't anything to it.
hey, Tom, you're
Not
gonna,
on that
you're
one.
gonna dig
Okay.
too. He's
He's
a
a 14.
he's a
So
Jaden
he's a
Pride
6
fan.
medium laser.
So
Beowulf, where are you at? You're there. So I
Get
have
them overheat clickers out.
hey, what's up? Yeah, here you go.
I have the trebuchet.
Just don't break it like I did.
2 hits.
It's not like you can't really break it, it just comes apart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
you did break it?
When you put the
Oh, that's right, yeah.
when you put this
So from
little
here
tiny
here.
magnet inside that dial, make sure you put it in
4,
square and
6,
don't push on the sides, push in the center, otherwise you crack that sucker right in half.
Trebuchet.
You did.
Oh, the trebs? Trebs are awesome.
8, 5,
8,
6, 7, 5, 6, 7.
1. Hold on. You have AMS?
Yeah, I do.
I do.
So now, hold on. The way I read this is they're both the same mech, okay? And they're both at the top of the fucking page. We look at this. Tell me if I'm doing this right. Tell me if I'm doing this right.
It might take a while for them to tell you. What are you doing?
You can see here there's an LRM 111. Because you have AMS, that negates 1 point of damage. I hit for 1 point of damage. And because we do 1 point of damage per everything, I'll let that slide. Right?
So it's a 0.
It's a 0. I don't hit.
Well, I mean, you shot and they get intercepted. Woo! Interception! And your ammo counter goes like
And that's
0.
zero. The other one.
Look at those ammo
3,
counters go.
5, 7.
Oh, jeez. So you got AMS.
Well, there's definitely one.
Penetrators.
Ah! Good luck.
1.
AMS.
Misses.
On?
AMS.
On what?
So he shot.
Actually, you know what the future you should do? You should designate one of your dice, be like, this is my LRM.
Could do that too, I guess. Well, either way, AMS takes it. AMS takes everything. Right? So
That's a
Wolfhound,
lot better in classic.
4, 4, 6, 8,
Keep it coming.
and he does 3 points.
He will rise from the ashes. No,
God
no,
Damn.
no.
Boy, you ain't kidding me. So, since you have a,
The backside of this mountain is just gone.
You move away, you can see a mech.
You just see an outline of a Phoenix Hog.
so if he shoots the mountain away, can we just go that way?
Yeah, we just go
straight to the hill.
Hermes,
Tunnel.
he's got a thing for the Phoenix Hawk. He's gonna keep
4,
going.
6, 8. Hermes.
Who do we appreciate?
That one hit.
There was one.
Got 1.
There's
Who are you hitting at?
7.
All those guys?
System phase.
just like that, he's a 6J.
Beowulf. Throwing 2. And we will shoot at the grasshopper.
Are there ammo counters?
I have
now?
AMS as well.
No,
He has no AMS. He's all you need.
I don't think so.
2, 4, 5. I still freaking missed with 1.
You got one.
I got 1 on the grasshopper.
I got your pencil right here.
So now the
I got it,
question comes. So
Huckleberry.
the Wraith here, I think he can see through here because it's a level 1 out to here.
Johnny, where you
Anything
going with
else
that shotgun?
I think the bushwhacker can see him. He cannot. I don't think he
No.
can.
Yeah,
I don't think he can. Bushwhacker and Wraith can see there. I don't think these guys have line of sight on anybody then, do they?
No.
No.
You get the laser out?
No.
The Raven.
No.
You have the Raven.
Ooh, I got the Raven.
Partial cover.
Knock his one structure. Oh, he stayed stationary too. Damn it. Partial, come on, partial cover.
Long range.
Come on, big rock.
Long range. I don't think the javelin.
You had to say
Javelin
something.
doesn't have anything. The Wraith doesn't have anything, so I can't shoot.
Wouldn't have done it if you.
So
Lucked out on that one.
the Wraith to the grasshopper. Wraith to the grasshopper. He's a 2.
Deuce.
4, 5.
No.
To what?
Well, that's 1!
Your boys' dice are really sucking today.
Sorry, Chris.
You're going in.
Your game sucks.
Cameron.
Your dice are going in timeout.
Oh, he's got 3.
Moving on to plan B.
Bushwhacker's a 4.
If I get the shot and bullseye, then I get to spend that many charges to roll that dice.
4, 6, 7.
Yeah.
1,
Oh,
2,
lots of
2.
deuce.
Hey.
Oh, that's a C.
All right, so he fired, and he fired,
That's a
and
good
we said these 3 can't see anything.
Right. Well, they can see the Raven, but they can't shoot it.
Can't shoot. I'm done. I'm done.
You're local.
Oh! Oh! Bing! Locust to the
Freaking jump platoon?
yes.
So,
Yes.
wait. So nobody got front in between the locust and the.
I tried to shield you a little bit.
My jump platoon tried.
I should have put my
Just,
penetrator on.
I
that
shouldn't be shooting at them, but I'm gonna. 2. I got two guns. Is that 6 inches? That's what she said.
That better be.
Yes, it is. So
Wow. we're gonna get
4,
banned for that.
5, 6.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking kill him though, am I?
No, you're not. I got four dots.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a platoon.
You're looking at 60
It's
troopers.
not battle armor. There's like
You got
Take 2.
6.
so you knocked out 2 squads. 2 squads up.
It's a whole platoon.
Yeah, it's like 4 squads.
27 of the guys going. Yeah! 21 for jump,
I got
I guess. 21 for jump, I guess.
5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9s to hit the hook.
2 out of 4.
Fuck you.
Hey. You did.
Oh!
Andrew, you mowed down like 30 soldiers.
No, there's only 21 guys in a jump platoon.
No, it's structural.
Oh, that's not
27 in the
standardized.
standard platoon and 1 in a jump.
So on 10,
Beef up there.
huh? 13
No, a lot of 21.
divided by 2.
Divided by 3. 7 men platoons.
And just one die.
But he's got 4 dots.
They're jump.
So you
And
took-
they got armor, I
you took
guess.
out 2 dots.
Yeah.
So half.
I took
Are
out
you
half.
serious?
You guys gotta take the short, don't
That's not quite a bit.
Don't read that.
Whatever number it is.
That's the only short I got.
That's what she said.
All right, we'll throw some.
So we're going to the Hermes. Is what we're doing? Hermes? Hermes?
Yeah.
All right.
Crusader to the
Crusader to Hermes. I'm gonna let you know. Your C3 don't mean
ECM.
anymore.
To which one?
All of them.
All of it?
All of
I
it.
had 2 new pins in my bag.
Because ECM.
Which one has these?
Who has the master? All of it.
Those for working points.
overheat.
Which one has
All of it.
Did you just scrunch your eyes at him?
all the units have ECM?
It's a stare
All
down.
of it is gone.
It's a
No
Battletech
way.
stare down.
Yeah, the whole thing.
I missed. I missed.
Not missing.
Yeah. we can check that once we try to do math on
Dice on the floor.
Uh,
So she's a Hermes.
that. Which
That's the only thing that's going to be saving my ass right now. You can shoot the.
Those modifiers.
You can shoot the hunchback because he's only got a 1.
7s to this trebuchet right here.
Fuck you. From who?
Marauder.
2, 4.
5, 6, 7.
He's a skill 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2 hit.
2 hits on this one.
That one.
What's
Okay.
the other one? 35?
8s from the Warhammer.
Nanu.
All right, I'm ready. Are you?
Miss. Hit. Miss. Hit.
I thought you were going to watch your language.
It's not wise.
He's watching it as it's spewing out.
Thank you.
You
Sorry.
watch like 3 strings of it.
Sorry, everybody. I'm getting
Oh,
potty
I
mouth.
might
I'm
roll the
sorry.
rock. I have insurance.
8s again from the Phoenix Launch.
We're not saying completely. Just tell them.
Cock die.
1.
You'd be like Derek Wolfman.
1.
Bring triple
One hit.
X-wings, all like freaking
Crit.
edge loop thing, all of them leaders and get whisper trap.
Oh!
Especially when.
Oh!
Very neat.
Dick!
Oh!
Did you get a splinter?
Boom! Aaron's a dick.
He's
Phoenix
like,
Hawk.
oh, I can't see. He's still rolling here.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Just for everyone
That's
at
the
home.
first. That's the first time I've ever happened. I'll expect to be
Apparently, boxcars just happened.
headshot.
Oh!
That's what Matt did to me on freaking
Yeah, everybody.
All right.
2 weeks ago.
Well, that'll end. Good round. He's happy with himself.
All right.
What
Yeah.
died? Trebuchet.
Trebuchet over there.
They are not the same trebuchets that we have the cadet.
Yeah.
Those ones are badass.
I am preordained to just shoot at trebuchets because of those.
Did you kill it later?
What are they? A 4, 5, 2?
No, they're a 5, 5, 4.
No, they're 4, 5, 2 or something.
Oh, that's right. Medium range.
Yeah, they're all ace.
11s.
So I have to
10.
get you really good.
Same
And
shit.
Can't believe this goddamn jump infantry is still alive.
Yeah. They're combat.
The only guy who takes a combined arms jump infantry. And I'm like, hats off, because that's Dragoon. That's Dragoon all the way.
I'm surprised nobody took combined arms. I thought that was kind of the thing to do, but
I couldn't make the numbers work.
Average size.
I got those 4 mechs. I'm like, I've got 25 points left.
One.
Right.
What? On the locust.
Only one.
Only one.
All right, well, we'll
He's
do
got a modifier. He's got a modifier, right?
Go ahead, very similar ideas.
Yeah, 3 points.
The thing is,
2 armor, 1
thing
shot.
is a walking firefighter stick.
You do know they do have stack pull rules in Elf Strike. You know that, right?
Oh,
I'm sure they can.
really? Huh. In the new one or the old one? Really?
In the compendium, I think there's a stack pull rule.
10s.
We should have been using those for the artillery game.
Just 2 9s on
All
the.
right.
Got our artillery game. That was so bad.
Wait. Shielding, you can't shoot?
Yeah, you shoot.
You said you could.
You can shoot.
You said you could. You read the rules.
I
You
read
were
it.
the rules
You
guy
can
on that one.
Sorry, we're gonna
I've been doing it all game.
one on the Beowulf. Just reconfirming, been drinking a little bit, okay.
1 on the Beowulf.
It's better than your 0.
Night, boy.
Night.
Night.
All right, swimming agent phase. I have no idea.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Who's hit more?
Let's do the Beowulf again.
We are range 3 on the team. 3 hits.
Woo! No, 9's 1, sorry.
How would you?
1.
Okay. 5. 1. I don't want to overheat yet.
I was just looking at that.
Wait,
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
I only got 1 mech that overheats.
I can't.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good selection. It'll keep you from getting slow. It's a good planning.
Let's do range
Tommy, you're up.
2 primary from this bomber.
1 mech on all 12 and overheat.
That's not bad. Which one is it? Short range? Let me guess. Bushwhacker?
Thing is, when the bombers too, they have a.
No, Bushwhacker, no, the javelin.
What?
Javelin light mech? 35 or 30?
30.
All right. So
There.
You know?
4 plus
Right now,
4
I
is 8.
like javelin.
8's for the fire starter. For this thing. All right, guys, you gonna be looking now? Probably not. Go on, dude.
What do you mean by turbo?
Well, you need 2 hits.
You're not getting turbo.
Even if I dodge that, I still take 1.
Kill the ship.
Kill 1. There you go.
All right.
All right, that's it.
5, 6, 7, 11. -1 is 10s. At medium range. For the Raven. 10s.
Hey, you like those metal dice? I like them.
Which ones? The heavy ones or
The aluminum ones, yeah.
I like these.
You like them?
Yep.
Trying to get Alex to buy me a pair at MetCon this year. Since I cheesed out at Gen Con.
MetCon up in Canada?
Yeah, it's in Vancouver.
Yeah.
December 2nd and 3rd. I have a place to stay. He tell me I can stay on his couch. It's like $325 round trip.
That's not bad though.
No, it isn't. I'm really having a really hard time not going, but it's just.
Well, you have to have a passport too.
I have 7s against for the hunt against
already
the
have one.
hunchback.
Because we go to
With
Canada.
my
We go to
grass
Canada every year.
Tell you what, if I get a passport, I might think about going to.
You won't get one without spending a whole lot of money. By
Why?
the time we gotta go.
Anyway,
It takes a while to get one.
Passport?
Yeah.
3, no.
All right.
No?
Just takes time.
7s.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's time
Oh, I
to have
thought
it
you
go
meant-
to the mail and
Yes, we're
shit.
going.
Yeah, that's fine.
1.
Times when you
1
got
to your
What about
hunchback.
Where?
Grass
Who?
hopper.
In the grass hopper. Hopper.
They tips Gabe.
Hopper.
Ooh.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Eights.
Throw a bunch out there.
Eights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Have you started your Wall Street Goons old unit with
Yeah.
fencing? How far are you along?
Yes. I have alpha able done.
That rock's president.
Painted and everything?
Huh?
Painted and everything?
No,
Three
they're
to
all
the-
set aside.
Three to the bell.
Oh,
Read the
get
bill.
all the green tokens you can.
Yeah, and that, yeah. And
The only
all the
thing
armor.
saving at Herbie's is that extra modifier before. The
Which
barrels.
I am at?
Yep, all done.
And we're all done.
I did like
That's it?
onesies.
get away.
I am still alive, Andrews.
So
are we.
Amateurs.
Well, you know, amateurs don't buy this many minis.
I
Oh, they
mean,
take yours?
I'm the only one that
It's all
took a
community.
unit up for, guys.
I think it's because
All right.
That takes practice.
Who's got the hot dice?
Not me.
I do.
All right. Let's keep this initiative train going.
New dice.
Oh, you could do it.
One
Roll
die. One
Roll
die.
one die.
One die.
Hey!
All right, I have next round. Who's one?
I'll take one.
One.
But I don't think they did.
No?
No.
Yes?
I don't know him. I'm
No.
dumb.
Huzzah!
I'm dumb. My apologies.
Hey, it doesn't make a difference for you.
I have to be leaving work at 4 o'clock at Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I was like,
I have to get ready for a play tomorrow.
Okay.
Spending time with, you know, my folks, grandma, take your wife with, take you to a nice supper, dinner play. Local community does an awesome community comedy.
I watched them in.
It's awesome. It's like watching Barney Fife and eating supper. Children your stick.
Now, this is the real questions. Do I take a regular shot in the Z or I try and finish off the C?
Yep.
I can't stop doing stretch.
You know what? I'm gonna
I must do this, please. Not you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, sir.
Oh, now let's keep that.
I don't sell nipples in beer bottles, so.
Now, the bomber. Take a range one.
There you go. Like a champ.
Yeah.
One.
All that nice warm.
Taking those and I'm taking preventative medication.
Yeah, that stuff you really need.
One.
I got the headshots rolling now. I'm all excited.
Two.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dead either way.
So Drew's just like the rest of us. Small children, brain can, you know, easily repeat small Disney children's movies at any given time of the day.
I'm gonna make you use all your shots.
I think
Let it
my
go. Let it go.
Frozen. My kids are finally starting to get into
Whoa!
Transformers.
Whoa! I can't jump that far.
You can't jump that far and nobody can get behind. That's one lens.
We're out some more paratroopers.
Non-weaponized wheeled APC. Charge!
Non-weaponized.
Actually, it's got one.
That's one lens.
Oh boy.
Are we up?
That look is going to be.
We're off.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
I got a slow 6-incher.
That's what she said.
What was
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
One,
I'm sorry.
two,
I
three.
got too excited for the bomber for being like the same name.
It's actually not bad considering.
Lost dead.
Oh yeah, that trigger shit is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's really a target priority.
And Hermes is beat up a
You're
little bit.
scared of a bunch of bombers that are left alone.
Beowulf touch.
He's touching
This
his
is
head.
the point. That's why I saw it. Like, this actually makes sense. It's like, all right, you could have like a squad of bombers, a total of like 18 health
She said.
coming at you, or you have a really dodgy whisper. The problem is, who do you go for?
The problem is how well you hit now.
You know, you
How
really
about
have to win initiative for even a chance at winning the
Good enough that the bombers are gonna be a threat.
Who's gonna move the APC?
And honestly, that's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
to do.
That's a very good
You wanna
one.
move it so I can shield it?
They rarely say
Before I
you want
leave?
points with that.
No, it actually works out
Right,
pretty well.
exactly.
Does it?
Well, I mean, for game
Slice the
Okay.
fire.
it works out pretty well for
And-
that
Very,
base.
very just makes you look very even point. I may lose it, but it won't be like saying.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like, I blew up like 5 years and get one left.
If I have to be flanked, I'd rather be flanked myself so I can put it in.
It's true, that's a
They're
good,
all rolling 3 dice.
Because I won't try and start shooting with APC, just.
right, exactly. Alright, so it's all your ones.
Probably
Yeah.
slow makes the bridge, and you're like,
Pretty
oh.
much.
Or you're going for like, I'm gonna get out of range.
Put a yellow
Watch
dot-
out behind me!
Put a yellow die on.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to get away so you can get first.
Now, is that a
So I
unit
make it
move?
work. That's how you play around it too.
For us, the APC, I would think counts as.
There's some people like.
He just has to be moved. I know you have one, you're missing one too. So,
What?
you're missing a
It's
mech
like,
too.
there are ways to
Yeah,
play around
that's
it.
my
I
whole
mean, yeah, it's
free
hard,
mech
yeah,
class.
I would say that. On a dodgy ship, but if you have initiative, well, first of all, if you already have initiative, chip 6 in your initiative 6 chips
Damn it, Aaron, I was saying that.
That grasshopper's,
in your list. And if they're like red or
Uh,
you get out of that one.
I'm playing Rebel. I'm probably not gonna play that.
Really? You don't like that?
No, I don't mind that. One die, I can get a fortune with it. Then there's like just-
Oh, you're talking about this one.
Not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I think I can do this to go with that.
Alright, whisper.
He's trying to flank
Yeah,
us.
I can see.
Tommy,
It gives me a whole other body and I'm not.
Raven him up.
Rivers has one, Rivers has one.
oh, I'm guessing they have ECM, and that's why.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
you know, we'll
Done.
go over again.
and those ones see him too.
Yeah, but it doesn't cancel out of the
Right.
APC.
Everything.
Everything's gonna have
What
points.
cancels the ECM?
Alright, we'll take a.
You can have
Oh.
ECM be in
You can do it.
ECM
Oh,
mode,
that's
which
right.
will
I'll
counter
take our
an ECM,
receipt then.
but you don't have enough ECM to cover what I got up here.
Yeah, the word
Because you've
like
been,
to
because you've been
basically.
milling over this for
That
like
one
a
for
century.
sure. Yes,
Direct hit.
It's a tradition.
and.
Hey, shoot it.
Next
Phoenix Hawk.
That one's definitely.
Are you sure?
So,
There's 4.
yeah, that's a range 3 shot.
One crit.
Are you gonna nickname your Phoenix Hawk the Executioner?
He's a bitch.
We call him
Got
Lucky.
it? Oh,
He's just about it too, because what does he got? 1
He's
point
got
left.
one structure left.
oh,
He's at half movement points.
Start the show today.
Now,
Ooh, I
question
did.
there
I'm
is
stuck.
that when
It's
you
just
take
one,
movement
I'll
point
take one
damage
shield.
and you have,
That's
for
it.
instance, the
Yeah.
Beowulf
I mean, I
is
think
a
I won.
16,
I'm out.
12J.
4 points there.
I would have built a
And
snowman
I
for
have. I'm not sure I have this one built, so.
Does that affect your jump?
This is the base.
What's that?
When you
Yeah,
have
but
half
it's
movement?
44 and it's over
Yeah.
half.
Oh,
So you get 44, 44
it's supposed to.
Nice
As far
job
as
getting
the
that
rules
curious.
go.
No, it wasn't like.
Why would you name a mech Curious?
Curious?
You're
Curious.
definitely getting a little bit harder, a little bit
Curious.
faster, but it wasn't,
It was, it's not like.
The
other
Curious?
matches like
Curious?
A 1.0 where it's like.
yeah.
Or side.
Why would you add,
Really
ass
really
to
just sucker
anything,
punch you at the beginning.
Yeah, we still actually really get one.
So what's your
No,
thoughts
they have two
on
protons
X-Wing 2?
per ship.
Yeah.
If you,
I like
if you free ship, it's got
A
6
lot
proton
cleaner.
torpedoes. That hurts, dude.
Well, it started to get all funky
The only
with
difference
everything
is I
being.
can't really say much.
Meta,
I mean, it's
right?
more nice, but I have beaten it.
You know, it'd be
This
funny
weekend- I mean, this weekend I did. It's just,
if somebody said there was a BattleTech meta.
oh yeah, you have to, basically you can't, the trick to that.
Good luck.
to me,
There's like what,
is
2,900 different
Yeah,
chassis?
he's gonna
It's
get
called
more
spam
dice,
or
but he's not getting a
cheese.
dumb proton torpedo. He's not getting a guaranteed crit.
And you know, I get it to a point, and that's one of the problems that I see with
Right,
trying to
that's
come
how
up
you
with
won.
And I did it.
rules
You
for
got the
BattleTech
range one bubble, and that's
to
what-
do
Exactly.
tournament style
That's how you do
games.
Too many variables.
There's too many variants, there's too many mechs, there's too much possibility of bringing so much cheese
You also get-
to the
and
game
if you're running-
that it doesn't make it fun, right? I mean, part of the game for me is trying to figure out, how do I,
Sorry.
Yeah, so you already had a reroll.
oh,
No,
oh,
don't forget the battle armor.
sorry.
I don't want to forget those guys.
It's battle armor.
Set them up against
First round,
the.
Like,
Yeah.
the black box.
Exactly.
Just making sure you.
Death from above the jump platoon.
Just gonna walk off.
Wedge's trick is he absolutely needs to shoot first. So like if you have a Sunter that outbids him, then Sunter.
Find out if he shoots the mash unit.
And I'm finding out more and more.
Yeah, I mean.
It's nice to have the advantage now and then for that. If I can't, I need to go fly both ways. Because I'm not going to get it.
Get there
Right,
sooner or
yeah,
later.
I mean, it really just depends on what you're going for. I mean, most of my lists, I don't even go. For the I need my squad to be effective. I just use up as much points as I can. And if I have a bid, then great. You know? Yeah. The only time you really want to bid for sure is if you have an initiative 6 ship. Or 5, I guess.
I'm
Strumming
gonna
your
go
guitar?
way over there.
Gonna go in the next county.
I figure you could just pick them up and put them somewhere.
That's what she said. I guess I could just paste it.
What they always say? Shortest distance possible.
I actually saw a variation of this list. Instead of Whisper, it was Echo. It didn't have the same. I think it had Replicator, but I'm not sure. But instead of the Scimitar Scorpion Bombers, it was.
How dare you move into my tape?
I think they all had separation salvo or something.
I made a new romance list.
He's what, down to 1 structure left? No, armor and structure. Got an armor and a structure left.
No.
Or you're going to
Okay.
have a range 1
He's-
seven.
Tom's gonna move you.
Spin that Templar around.
Hold on. Oh, over there. You can't get there, Captain.
And 4 dice is a new size.
Caw!
11.
Unless you're
What?
or old Tarok.
You gotta go -2 movement points to go down the hill, son.
That's a very,
Okay.
very situational.
I moved 12. So you got 10 inches.
I like in the sort of like
Yeah, right.
meta
All right,
question
sure, man.
that most people run the round naked. I think it's great.
It's enough.
Because
Here at OC Games and Comics, we're a learning community.
It is 1 structure.
it's all the shit by itself.
Oh, yes, what? Taking his ass out. Yeah, that fucker's dead.
I was gonna shoot that Naginata in the back, but
Oh,
I'm saving Matt here.
Right. I prefer the fearless because I like the schematic hit harder.
Yeah, I prefer the elusive because I'm more likely to get used.
Right.
Fearless, you have to be facing each other.
That's actually a very good point. That's I can see. Yeah, you know what? They're both valid. They're both valid choices.
Whoa.
Depends on which one you
Whoa.
So fearless is too risky.
Yeah,
And less
yeah, you generally don't.
Right.
want
And
to
given your history.
Hey, whoa. Is he a 6 movement or an 8 movement?
He's an 8.
Yeah,
AJ.
even more so now than ever. You cannot-
Yeah, you're not gonna get behind them.
They weren't really a friend.
Whoa, where are you measuring from?
Right there.
Middle of the hex.
You bet.
8 is the
Probably
middle of the
10.
hex.
But with my friend,
You can't gain half an inch, but
Well,
You see what I mean?
really, the truth is
No, what I said was the truth.
What?
It really was the truth.
no, I'm not contradicting you, no, I'm saying like, did you actually grab my marker? What did I throw in? I think you might have
Yeah, you
actually
put it
grabbed
on.
my,
Yeah, but
Did you bring yours?
Still taking down.
Oh, I threw mine in here. You know, I'm gonna keep it in there. My bad.
Kind of keeping it.
His 3 dice were okay, 1 point off the start, and then once you started
I
getting.
think he's
stuff
talking
like,
one more round.
once like,
Clutch.
Suture fell and pushed the limit team on the scene, and then you started getting like difference of focus double stacking,
Yeah,
which is like a TLT, which is led to auto pressers.
What happened? The action stack.
Well, and the action stacking of any action as opposed to
he moves 10.
Yep.
link actions
The,
on like appropriate.
yeah, the
I
match
think
unit
that's,
moves
even though you can
Oh,
multiple
I better
actions are
not
still
block
things
the
fun,
camera.
but it's much more like
Yeah, if you can run them over
you
to
have to do
me.
certain things, unless you sacrifice
As
an
far
action
as possible.
which is perfectly a valid valid strategy.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like that should be something 100%. it's just sacrificing action to give something else.
You have to stay.
You have to be in face-to-face contact
I have to.
To shield.
in order to shield.
Oh.
Oh, I think Skunk actually has literally the cheapest coordinate shit out there. Also probably the weakest. But that's the thing, you don't want to, the freaking, the escape craft doesn't want to be flying at somebody. It just wants to be flying off to the side and saying like, hey, here you go, here's a.
One of these days, you want to find an experimental or like individual. You mind if I fly like this? Just like your red bill or something? So I can try flying it and see how it works.
Seeing how you fare with it.
Well, more just, I want to see.
All right.
And I'll fly something that's
I think that's it.
diametrically different so I can.
All right. I understand you doing it. But actually playing it would be more
Okay. Just making sure I'm pointing
No, yeah.
that way. Making sure.
Fire star's basically the same with a front.
And what's the view here and what's the view here?
I'd say partial knots.
I think it's. Oh, I know, I don't.
I got my.
can't find it.
Oh! You need
All right, well,
Javelin.
What
here.
else I'm just trying to think here, like,
Javelin is a 4.
yeah,
Six.
The only
when was the
line,
last time
I mean, I don't even use Empire.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't touched Empire since I opened up the
know what I have a feeling? Maybe it's in the basement.
signs.
Why would I do it?
Man!
I never.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
one, there's two.
Damn it.
At least where it's looking. May I look at my full list?
Well,
Why don't you fly across the crack?
She's sitting that. That's the fun part.
Christmas. It's Christmas time.
there it is.
2, 4, 5.
Are you playing Magic? You're playing this?
Grasshopper.
What are you talking
Take
about?
5 to
It's
hit.
not as-
What?
He's a skill two.
Where?
He's a skill 2.
Oh, God.
2,
Skill 2,
4,
freaking rate.
5.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh.
So what I've been
How
doing,
many? How many?
2. So what I've been doing is if you go to random.org/dice, it will roll a d6. So what I've been doing is a 1. If I roll, if a random dice roll on a
Right.
d6, 1 is a skill 2. 2 and 3 is a skill 3. 4, 5, and 6, skill 4. And that's kind of how I've been randomizing my skills. Just I roll 6 and go 6 down the list.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's been interesting how it kind of plays out. Gives me some interesting things to do or play with, figure out.
That random probability
I
putting
wish I
2
could
on a
give
rate.
wish I could give my Templar skill 2.
Nice.
You guys are doing just fine. Oh yeah. 14%. Skill 4 from
Kind of
here.
holding them back.
4, 6, 7.
Yeah, they're gonna beat on your grasshopper. Oh,
Is that mash all by itself?
Said 1.
yes, it is. We're gonna see if they care about the children.
That's the choice for
I'm actually
tots.
making it slow.
The toys.
93
Max for
X,
tots.
December 6th, 7th. Radio station in town,
Yeah.
rock station. Toys for tots. 6 a.m. Strip club's open. Free admission. Unwrapped toy. Breakfast buffet.
Tassels.
And tassels.
And we're swinging.
Okay.
Why are we not doing that? I'm playing Battletech. Do you think we could fill out a
That would be a real geek thing to do at a strip club. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Emotion kick.
Hey, could you blow on these?
Yes, man. Ooh.
Hey, sweetheart, can you blow
Like,
my
no, the dice.
4, 6, 7. Wolfhound.
The dice, I'm a married man.
God. 1. Yes. Something.
Yes.
Roll for critical.
Oh,
Did you see that announcement?
First
someone
off,
made today?
quick question.
Cassie and
Any of that LRM?
I'm actually
No,
really
that's
excited
all
about
I
it,
need.
because honestly,
Seven.
MP hit.
Well,
More
because,
days.
We need more of these.
They have to have.
well, they're gonna.
I'll make a couple more.
Well, they're gonna have them. It's just they'll
I'll
go
make
into
some more.
detail.
Or you just
The story they
email,
told
we
that.
email.
I can email Ray and see if he can get it.
Print them off.
4, 6, 7. Threes again.
Oh, it's in the form of his word, I'll add somewhere.
That's better. There's 2.
If they want to show last while, we need to go back. a couple numbers.
4.
Maybe fire control, plus
No,
2.
K2. K2. If they can get Alan Tudyk back, well, because freaking, what's his name? What did I call? What's his name? Daniel, Daniel, what's his name? What's the actor who played?
3,
Cassie.
5,
Um,
6.
Whatever.
Daniel
The penetrator?
or whatever.
Oh,
So whatever
don't
his
penetrate
name,
my penetrator.
he's reprising as well as Cassian. Like Cassian in the movie.
2.
So that's
You get
cool. Yeah,
missiles?
because you could make it
No.
easy just go on and teach like, oh, we're gonna get somebody else.
We're getting that and the Mandalorian. I'm with Heather right
Hey.
now. so.
I know, me too. That's those 2 shows and
good.
maybe
Very
Resistance are the only 3 reasons I'm buying the streaming services for the
2,
those shows. You know how like some
4,
people get
5.
Netflix
There's
for
2
like
more.
one show.
Ooh, there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Too bad it wasn't a.
Like I gotta have this one show.
Maybe on HBO though, is it?
Which one?
Mandalorian?
No, it's all going
All on
to
the
all the
Disney.
Disney.
No, it's just
Just
a
like,
stream.
just like Titans, it's not on anything else but the DC
Then just DC.
streaming service.
Why is,
Hey,
there,
Wolf.
I got kids that could use it.
why is our flavor way back there?
It's a calculated move.
2, 4, 5s.
I'm honest.
There's
Oh,
1.
Nice.
Penetrator?
Get the camera dice out of here.
Oh, I know which one you're on.
Night sky.
You gotta quit using that armor piercing ammo.
I was thinking about possibly putting my night sky.
Sky is a skill 3. 3, 5. 7, 8.
How you doing?
We need to start,
With the fingers.
we need to start getting out of here.
We are getting at it. That's what we've been doing.
What do we at? Turn like 15?
8.
No.
How are you doing?
6, 7, 8. I bet this turn 9.
Yeah. I thought
9 or 10.
maybe 10. More like
Locust
20.
on the Raven.
Boo.
Locust is a skill
Yeah,
3.
we might need like 20 turns.
5s.
Has he taken anybody out yet?
He's dead.
Ooh,
Killed the Raven.
He's dead.
Never more till the Raven.
And the
No, no matter what I do.
Hermes, skill 4, 6, 7.
One.
2. Rear shot.
Oh, yeah.
2 on the grasshopper.
Oh, critical.
Oh my.
Oh.
8. Wah wah.
Nothing.
That's a weapon.
Another one.
Yeah, another one.
5
No,
and
no,
9.
no.
Never mind.
All right, you want your Raven to have his revenge shot?
Yeah. Last rights.
Last
All
right.
right. So it's short. So it'll be 4, so 9s.
Did you shoot at the Naginata yet?
Nope.
Oh, good.
I killed the Raven.
9s.
Bird hunting still, huh?
Got 1.
Oh. So close.
That's all the armor. I think you guys are gonna get. I think you guys are gonna get. I think you guys are gonna get this done.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Do it. Do it.
11's from the jump platoon.
Oh! Get him?
Oh,
Roll the 10.
Oh, roll a 10. I needed an 11.
The jump for
Right,
two like
four.
launch like missiles and just hit him at the feet.
You want to do this guy? Since he's like off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. That's my Zippo. That's my
He's
Zippo.
gonna fire at the hunchback. All right, so
I thought you didn't want to.
Yeah, that's a back shot.
all right, so 1, 3 jumping is 2.
What's his skill?
Niners?
What's his skill?
4.
4, 6, 8, 9.
Bye, guys.
Sure glad I haven't needed to jump with any of my jumping mechs.
Miss.
Should have left them at the shop.
4's all the way around.
Spears. All right, Templar's gonna shoot at
Take him out.
4 7s.
At the
7s.
Get him. We need 3. 3 to kill him.
7s.
Yo!
1,
2.
2,
Oh.
3.
Oh.
See ya.
Nice work.
That takes him down. Oh, I'm shot. I'm shot.
Matt, have you shot yet?
Are you done?
I am not.
Raven, you have the
Oh,
grasshopper.
grasshopper yet. Sorry.
He's gonna fire the hunchback.
You're fired.
Free skill.
3 7s. Sevens.
Come on.
1,
2.
2.
No.
Freaking metal dice. Tell he's rolled them enough. They're starting to etch onto the edges.
Yeah, quit leaving dents in the table.
Oh, this is your other metal dice, yeah.
No,
That's
ceramic
good.
ones are even heavier.
Yeah, the other ones are even heavier. These babies are seeing some wear.
Yeah. That's because I'm rolling them with the heavies. The heavies are seeing somewhere.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Dead.
Yeah, you want this.
I'm pretty sure you guys got this down.
Got about 45 minutes.
Yeah, we'll play. We'll play till midnight. I'm pretty sure you guys have this down. Unless I start trying to shoot the APC.
I'm just wondering if that extra turn was
Necessary?
Too much.
too much.
We can always modify.
Well, hey, this was
It's a
a.
great
I'm
test.
pulling the shit out of my ass to see whether we can make
Think I
how the whole
1, 2, 3, 4.
scenario
You still have a
thing
pretty
would
full
work.
force left.
But I mean, I'm coming, but I don't have near the weight to throw
No.
that you guys are right now.
Ooh, snake. Or not snake eyes, but
A
Farstar.
one here. On the
Why was he gonna shoot?
That's a
trigger shot.
And
I wonder if that next guy has TCM.
Any of these other ones have damage?
Of course he does.
Let's do the same.
I want to get anywhere close enough where it's close down the hoops.
One more. Ratio is not very good.
Or is it not TCM?
You good?
TMS.
TSM.
TS.
3.
Could we buy a vowel?
4, 5, 6, 7.
To the trebuchet.
Triple Marauder.
Ooh,
Oh,
You got a
that's not
Cobra
good
assembled?
sign, but,
Nice.
2.
and the
To the
Cestus
trap,
has
to
too
the
many
trap.
pieces. Well, you can always take a break. Start on it tomorrow.
2 more
night.
kills.
Oh, no crit.
Nope.
2.
We'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Warhammer. It's a 6. So good.
Second, that's a 6.
3.
Love that dice.
3 to the trip.
To the trib.
He's dead.
You know, this is kind of like a scenario of keeping the zombie horde at bay.
Was this guy dead too?
Yep.
Yes.
Crusader is 4, 5, 6, 7s to the Hunchback. Nice. 1 hit.
To the hunchy.
The Hunchy. And the Phoenix Hawk.
I think the only thing that's going to plague us is that
First.
It has 1 structure left.
Yeah, but that's why
Who's that?
Locust.
they're still going strong. Maybe next turn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s to the Hunchback. There's 1, 2 to the Hunchback. Crit. 5, no crit.
Yeah!
Okay, so fired.
Get that Phoenix Hawk off the table.
Is it plaguing you too much? Oh, the ashes.
Jump platoon!
Alright. Somebody else will.
Come on.
Oh, I'm not rolling from now on.
That's how I roll.
So it's just
4.
me.
4.
So it's just
Tied. I win.
Yeah!
Tied.
I win initiative.
I'm rolling initiative every time.
Why did I roll initiative? That was dumb.
You came to. It's fine.
Guys, there's 0 chances I'm gonna get this.
That's what she said.
Oh, she said last night.
I think that might be the title of this stream game. Is that's what she said? 'Cause I think between the two of you,
There's 30 of them.
said, like,
Now we can start shielding that MASH vehicle. Nobody wants to whack the children? Yeah, but not.
I think once he makes it around the corner, we should be fine. Yeah,
Real
pesky little locust.
Gotta
over
watch
there,
out
though.
for that wraith. Eat us for supper.
Possibly you guys move before me.
Yeah.
Those 2 units, we just have to move 1. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units you have left. 7 units. 1, 2, 3. Like 4, 4, and 3 or
Wraith
something
jump.
like that.
You need to start moving on those right. We need to start thinking about 2 avenues.
I'll go up the hill, I guess.
Going up the hill, shoot somebody, come back down.
Try
Have
that
breakfast.
freaking wraith is gonna be a
Shield. Keep shielding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 2 left to move.
Watch that MASH. We don't want to lose that objective. Now, you're starting to give me heavier boys.
This is the last round.
1,
guys.
2, 3, 4.
Now, technically, is there an inch? Is there an inch there? At the first one?
Where?
At the first one? Because
The first level.
you can only go up. Yeah, okay.
You want to expand upon that for the troops at home?
So when you're going up a hill, for every inch move, you can go up 1 inch. So I don't have these hills cut exact, but the idea is that there was always an inch around the edges so that you could do that.
Always a leftover diameter in the OD. Big gain.
Back in the woods, boys. Oh, I can't even make it. Back in the woods.
Somebody pick us up. A pack of camels.
We'll not jump.
Ground pounding. Knuckle dragging the rest of the way.
Dude, jump platoon are legit.
Yeah. Anything infantry and battle
Like, if you
armor.
can get them there.
Yeah. Biggest thing is transport.
I'm wondering if
No, see, you can't judge.
I wonder if there's rules for paratrooper drop.
That's why
That would be so cool.
that's why I picked up a Cardinal.
That would be so fun.
That's why I picked up a Cardinal so I could drop off two points of battle armor. And
Just
all
be
that.
like, the call's in. And
Here they come.
You just pinpoint a whole bunch of, you have like a, maybe you do like a 10-inch by 2-foot wide area that you could place.
Well, it'd be random drop. You'd basically like
Well, you'd still have a controlled drop. I mean, you'd be able to place them in
if it's
a large
parachute.
enough area.
That's where he moved.
It depends on environment too. I mean, it'll be somewhat controlled, but there'll be some risk of
He's gonna get
being
hatched
off the target
by-
zone. I don't know. We'll look into it. Man, you look big on a computer. Yeah, look at that plaid.
We've gone to plaid.
Make a better door than a window.
Can I see this?
Kidding, Tommy. Don't kill me.
Oh, shit. I'm God right now. I'm literally God.
I'll give you 1 dice. I'll give you the arm.
I get 2. 2, 4, 6,
And I
7,
get parts of cover.
9. I missed.
That's the other thing I do like about the individual dice rolls. You're like, I know what he's got. I'll give you 1.
Javelin.
You give him an inch?
Shoot.
Huh?
Give him an inch, he takes a yard.
Well, it's just like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, you literally only see like this quarter of the body. So
Hermes is dead.
Oh yeah?
Trevor's dead. Hunchback. Oh, he's still alive.
maybe lost. We can shoot first.
I'm shooting.
They'll
Night
be
Sky.
shooting- they'll be
Hatchet.
shooting.
TSM.
You need to get close now.
That's
pretty good.
That hit.
4?
Actually, timeout.
Now, if only you had like triple strength my armor. 5?
5 points of damage.
He has melee and triple strength melee. Melee adds 1. He's a size 2. I'm sorry, 4.
That's
He's a size 2 adds 1 for melee, adds another 1 for TSM.
for TSM.
Oh, so 4.
Well, the first 1 point.
And
of
then
damage
the 1
kills it.
point of damage
1
hit?
point
Did it.
Did it.
You mean you can't just shoot him out of his charge? Like axe to the head.
He's just gonna leave it there. Oh, it's on his arm, isn't it? Yeah.
So I have
Hatchet drop.
4 points from
Oh, that reminds me of like the stealthy
a
tigers.
hunchback to the
Where she
penetrator.
spins her night sky around and smacks the dude right in the head, right in the cockpit.
Skill 3.
So good. Such a good story.
Oh, no.
6s.
Oh no. Nobody else noticed where the locust moved?
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit. Why are you always behind me? Of all the people. Fabio over here.
3.
Damn.
The penetrator.
Penetrated my penetrator.
Oh no, you gotta mark down damage.
You might have to be involved in this battle. Oh my gosh. So we got a crit. Woo! 2 in the crit. Get. Oh shit.
Ah, no crit.
0.
The Wolfhound.
Hey Raven,
Skill 4.
ready for beer pong?
When?
7.
Don't act all like,
Penetrator.
don't act all mad and stretchy.
I'm not mad. I'm just asking when because all
What?
the tables are taken up, asshole.
Well, sorry, my
Is that
ass
short
is
range
taking
to
up
the
all the
infantry?
tables. Big ass.
Short range to the infantry.
From who?
Wolfhound.
No.
What else did you do the penetration?
Nope. Definitely not.
You just had 3 or what?
Medium.
What? 7.
Ooh.
Oh, you're hit.
2
What is
more
it?
to the penetrator.
Oh.
One other penetration is my name. Yeah, roll for a crit.
I can.
Oh.
8.
You finally got
Weapon.
Weapon.
Oh boy.
Or
3.
7 from the bushwhacker.
Hey, there's a miss.
1.
That doesn't affect OB, does it?
1. I got 1 more.
Huh?
1 more to the
Good question.
penetrator.
Doesn't affect OB, does it?
Oh, what?
What?
OV.
OV. No, it doesn't.
It's a good question.
But it's all you need.
It's all. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He has AMS.
Oh! I was gonna go to penetrator. It's all energy. Oh, kaboom! You went kaboom.
The monster from within ate itself out of him.
Is it face?
Nope. Not on this variant. So bad.
AMS just
Too
stared
sad.
at your face.
At least I can still shoot.
So the grasshopper's dead.
Oh my God.
And the penetrator's
Get
dead.
off me!
And
Is he shot?
what is the Wolverine? Yeah.
That time you killed something. Why did this my neck? Oh, you got the Phoenix on too. I don't know. Raven too.
I think I hit for 2.
What do you need? 4, 5, 6,
I'm a skill 3.
5.
Five.
Yeah, you hit for 3 for the
2.
North rear.
Skill 2. I hit for 2 on the
APC.
APC.
Oh.
And it's an 11 on this on the motive check.
Oh, that's bad. So
Yeah.
2 to the APC,
You're gonna shit out our day, aren't you?
and I'm pretty sure that's 50% movement. Yeah. That's 50%.
Well, I'm down to 5 inches, boys.
That's what she said.
Now it's a game.
So you brought your second
Somebody
string
shoot
in.
that God Wolverine.
Locust.
It's a Wolverine within range.
I can't shoot it. I'm out of. Somebody's got to have. Where's your jump infantry?
They're right there. They've been trying. The left.
Your Tempest can shoot him.
Yeah. Medium range to the infantry.
For Templar.
I
Your Templar can smoke him because his back line. The
I
back
had
line.
2 dice to throw at him. The problem is
Templar.
I need both to die.
Shoot that motherfucker.
I got
Short range.
Skill 2 though.
Short range.
Just skill 2.
You know what?
Ooh,
Go ahead.
2, 4,
Go
5,
ahead.
6, 7.
Yeah, back line.
Ooh.
No. More. That's the back line right there. You got plenty. Smoke him against the wall. Pin him to the wall.
I do.
Son of a bitch.
The jump platoon goes down.
Just mowed down the other half of that tune.
The Wolverine from across the board
Motherfuckers.
takes out the jump platoon.
It was the turret. It was the turret. Medium laser.
I was thinking about bringing a hellhound too.
Is that all you guys?
That would have been fun.
That's everybody. I'm done.
Can I go
Good night,
first?
Jerry.
Or you want to go first?
I'll shoot. You'll shoot.
Stop cheating.
Cheating what? You think we can get this far by cheating?
Yeah. It's the only way you could get this.
Hey,
far.
where's my cool little catalyst dice roll bag thingy? You didn't get
Oh,
one.
you mean
'cause you didn't fill out the
flare?
information.
Woo!
I thought I did. I went online. I filled it out.
Hey, mine was the only one that actually got misplaced.
Either way,
Thanks, Mary.
somebody didn't fill the shit out.
Oh.
And I'm
I did what I could.
You
Okay.
probably you probably filled
Wait,
it out,
did
but
you
you
give
realized
me
you were
his?
on that wedding
Probably.
registration.
Oh, that could be.
Probably.
It was probably your wedding registration.
This is the wedding registration site.
Alright. I'll put
Wreck him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nanu.
The APC is gonna limp across that bridge. If it gets there.
Ooh. 1. One.
What? Like all the. Yep, that's a lot of ones.
Saw boxcars, and that was about it.
Scratch the paint.
Yeah.
All right. No, 3 more from the finish.
The grasshopper scratched
We're
the
gonna
paint.
open-
You were supposed to scratch the paint on my axe.
I got the hunchback.
Okay, you got him?
He ain't got shit. You need 3 to kill him.
Well, I got 2 mechs at him, so
Turn down that wolfhound.
I use my template.
I still
We know
got
the bushwhacker ain't gonna make it over.
I got a fire starter and a grasshopper
What do you got?
and a Templar.
No, I mean Matt.
Penetrator still gets to shoot.
Oh, self shoot.
Was the weapon hit before this turn?
It doesn't. The weapon hit was this turn. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
It was before.
It was
So
the
just-
ammo hit was really fucking.
Just 4 with overheat.
Jeez.
What?
Ick.
With
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Looks like your weapon jammed on that one.
well, I certainly did. And then,
I rolled 3 ones at the same time.
There we go. Well, it's looking a little better.
Jesus.
All right.
hitting with something.
Gonna get over this onesie twosie shit?
Templar's gonna fire
Bring
at
me
the
some more
locust.
new dice.
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a 3, isn't he? 3.
8, 5, 8.
Still need 8.
It's still fucking 8.
Hit sharp range. Damn it.
3, 4.
This, you 4.
Oh! Woo! There's one.
There's 1.
All we need, right?
So 1.
Ah. Right? Yeah.
The draft dice.
Pretty sure.
Boxcars.
He took 1 damage way over there. He took 1 damage way over here.
Just don't worry about this.
Locust is dead.
Yay, ding dong. The witch is dead.
We get fast witch.
All right. The grasshopper is gonna fire at the hunchback.
He does have a weapon in it. Oh, and a fire control.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I know. 2, 4. He's at short range. 6, 7, 8. 8.
Needs some 2 dice.
8, 2 dice.
I can take that.
Okay. 1.
Great.
What?
5 or 9. 5 or 9.
7. He going nowhere. He's gonna cut all this way, and now my actuator gets.
Now I gotta lug this damn AC-20 even further, Phil.
Okay.
4 Pete.
You're a fire starter?
It's all medium lasers.
Fire starter.
Oh, well,
Gonna fire at the
it's
hunchback.
even shorter range.
Medium range.
They're the same range.
4, 7, or 8.
What?
8 to fire at your hunchback.
Such a cheater.
You missed.
I did miss. He can't hit worth shit. I'm done.
I think this is gonna start turning for the worst.
Come on, Aaron.
Jump platoon.
Come on, Aaron.
Hunchback.
We got half our mechs yet.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump platoon! Oh!
And they're dead.
They jump on
They
themselves.
made a good stand, though.
Oh man. That
Hail
was-
the infantry.
That was way too much fun. All
Come
right.
on, mechs on the hill.
Warhammer.
Yeah, those guys way up there.
Warhammer the Hunchback. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 2.
That does it.
Marauder to the Wolfhound. 4, that's a double move. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'd choose the next guy.
Tell us how you really feel.
Next guy has damage. Wolfhound, it's not.
And it's more dangerous, especially with those triple strength armor.
8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the next guy.
Come on, kill it.
Ugh, that's a whiff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Twos and threes.
All
That's
right,
all I
change
saw.
out your dice. Get the other bag out.
Dude, you missed. Don't fucking roll
No,
the dice
I-
around
I'm
and think
trying
you
to-
can make it work.
Just keep sucking
Get the
your
wrong
beer
ones
there,
out there.
buddy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the Crusader to the next guy.
There we go.
That's
Two to the next guy.
oops, the next guy. That's
Matt, get in here
all I
and roll
got.
initiative.
Oh, the javelin's back there too, huh? But that was last
Ooh, that
round.
was pretty good. 10 for initiative.
Why are you hanging your tongue?
10s, 10s, 10s.
I win.
I
I don't think even a good roll is going to win against tens. Damn it. Remove.
Well, at least he's not shooting at the
Tommy, go torch that Wolverine.
shit. Wheel APC though. They finally figured out that they can cut their loss.
I don't have enough guys to chase you down anymore.
You know, this would have been a lot easier.
You're ready for the javelin. That's enough guys to chase us down.
If the units would have like start breaking in the structure, they would have to turn back. I think that would have been a lot more interesting too.
To play force withdrawal.
Yep.
I would have never made it.
No. We probably would have had a lot of salvage.
But Phoenix Hawk would have had to withdraw. Marauders
My Raven would have.
almost there.
Mine
My Grandstopper wouldn't have made it.
Mine were focused, fired, and hit, so it didn't matter. Hey,
We gotta move. Let's see that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units left. 10 units left. 2, 4, 6. The Wraith is just gonna jump up on that hill right behind me and be like, "Sup, hey motherfucker!"
ooh, yeah, right.
And the javelin.
Jumpy. Now we can leave.
You cannot jump and shield.
Bullshit.
Fine.
It's a precise non-death from above.
I am just going to let my mech fall.
I know exactly where it's gonna fall. And he's got good brakes because he's only moving at a 6 now. Yeah.
Beach going over top, I guess.
Good?
That was 4 units.
Hill shields.
Good?
Yeah. Got Wolverine out there.
I feel like in chess, like that's the last thing you need to do is take the extra turn. When it's checkmate, like
Yeah. Now, that second set come on the board on that side of the hill.
At least we know that.
What's that?
The second set come on, that set come on the board from that side of the hill.
No, they jumped over the rocks.
Oh,
I was watching.
Hate to do this to you boys.
you're gonna go hatchet the children.
Dunk. You ain't going nowhere.
What?
Is there an inch?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna take this as a moral victory if I can kill that right.
Can I see the Crusader from here? Yep. Car's covered.
What we got left here yet? So we got 2 viewers.
I get my back up.
I don't think you're gonna get
Doesn't
the rear.
matter. I'm gonna get a hit no matter what.
You're not gonna get the rear.
Because it's a vehicle.
I think I got 5s to hit there.
Seen you roll tonight.
I was just gonna roll it and say there it is. I think I'll wait. I think I'll
I
wait.
think so.
Hold on. Hold the phone. You oh, I won initiative. Yeah,
You
move
won
that.
initiative.
I'm so used to minute. I'm so used to losing.
How many boys you got left, Matt?
2 and a half. Because I'm
You'll be like that, huh?
shielding and shifting, shielding and shifting.
I don't think he took kindly to the fire starter jumping behind their enemy line, their lines.
It wasn't matter. I lost initiative. We lost
Yeah.
initiative, and then the
He
fire
was,
starter
he was gonna
fucked.
be. I mean, he could have went straight back, but still.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the Marauder to the Wraith.
Nothing.
Whiff from the Marauder.
Yeah.
9 from the Warhammer. Miss, miss. 1. 9 from the Crusader.
2.
1.
There's a lot of ones in there.
God. Those bad rolls.
Night Sky,
What are you shooting at? What are you gonna have to hit?
9.
Yeah, he's got partial cover probably. You can see him.
I was asking Aaron.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, now our dice gold's bad.
That went cold. Very cold.
Is my C cube still out?
Oh, that's a good question, I guess, if you lost the max. 3.
No. You are back in.
Hallelujah!
I got short range for the sky at
Nice.
medium distance.
Nice.
2.
2 to the nice guy?
Yep. 11 and 9. 11 and 10.
Crit.
Yay! what it is. It's dice.
Tommy, you're up.
It's because you were bent over trying to smash
All
some
right,
children.
fire starter
That's why-
first.
So I missed the crit.
I'm assuming this is all gonna go to the bushwhacker.
At least we got 2 on.
2 plus 4 is 6s.
Hey!
1, 2. 2
One.
total. He's in the rear arc.
6?
Yeah.
Got 5.
1. And
He's in
I'm
the
in the
rear arc.
rear.
Sorry.
2.
Sorry.
All right.
Automatic.
So I jump, that's 2. I'm at short range because of the fire starter. And skill of, so I have 5s. 2, 4, plus 3, 7. Perfect, 7.
One, 2,
3, 2, 3.
Okay. Matt,
what you got?
I shot.
Oh, well, we're done.
you're done?
I shot 2. Skeet, skeet.
Wraith.
Whammies, the whammies, the whammies, the whammies.
I got 2 on a nice guy.
So Wraith is a skill 2, 4, 5.
Oh, he's
on
going
the,
okay.
Come on!
Let's go. And 100 children screaming.
Mash.
I'm gonna shoot here. Which one's most damaged out of that group?
Marauder.
Templar has nothing.
Yeah,
Marauder?
3 armor, 3 structure left.
I can't stretch it. 4, 6, 7. I am gonna overheat by 1.
One, 2, all of it.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
1 crit chance. Big roll. Let's see.
Engine, yeah.
Ooh, I gotta use one. Oh. Oh.
Where's the? Oh, there it is.
Oh, shiver be timbers. 3. 5s. 5s on the mash unit. Mash unit's dead.
Bye. All the children are dead.
Wolfhound is a 4.
Little did you know we had a VTOL recording the whole thing. This was all just an elaborate plan to put it on the HPC
6
network.
on the fire starter.
About how bad, man, you are.
3, 4.
And this shows where Blake pretty much killing off their own people.
I'm not Word of Blake. I did not pick Met. I specifically picked Mets that were not Word of Blake. I did that on
Okay,
purpose.
so you're Comstar?
No, they're just white. I had them because they were white. They're not meant to be a Comstar or Word of Blake unit. The only
feels
Met
like
that I
it.
have is
Hermes,
Beowulf.
Javelin,
Nah, the Bushwhacker. and the
Wolverine,
Wolverine
Wolfhound,
no.
Bushwhacker.
Wraith is
Night
very.
Javelin?
Night Sky. No.
I'm trying. I tried very, very hard. Very hard.
War criminals. That's what we just proved you
There's
are.
no trying. Either do or do not.
Hidden objective.
What?
Prove they're war criminals.
4 from the Wolverine to the fire starter.
Ooh, there's
3 more.
12.
3 more?
It's dead.
Killing us off one at a time.
Yeah, I think things.
Is this back shot?
Yes.
4, 6, 7. Are you calling partial cover?
Yes, I'm calling partial coverage.
Did you look? Or
Yes.
you just decided that
I-
hey,
I
I'm
looked.
not gonna take this shit.
I looked. If you don't want to get it up
Oh,
and
you'll
look
take it.
yourself,
I'll
you
go
cannot
over to
see
the nugget.
wings.
I'll go to the nugget out of there.
Oh, you don't dare.
Yep.
Bring it.
7s.
Okay. See it.
Miss.
All of it. It got 6s.
All of it.
You got all of it?
All of it at 6.
All of them missed.
Oh. So you didn't bring it.
I didn't. Did not.
It was not brought.
It was not brought.
You can go cold too. All right. What's the fastest
1, 2,
mech ever to
3,
come off
4,
the assembly
5,
line?
6.
What's the fastest mech ever to come off the assembly line?
Locust 6M. That one that just died.
You like that?
Want
You
me
like
to
that?
roll for initiative?
And the
Done,
slowest,
are we?
and the
We
slowest.
lost. We have no objectives other than
You could
try to
get
get our
half- you get half-
slow ass mechs.
Half your mechs off, but I don't
3,
think that's gonna
4,
happen.
5, 6. We only have 6 mechs left.
Yeah, so if I get
There's
one
no
more,
way all of us are gonna get off.
Now
because
you're
the
not
Marauder is
jump.
dead. He'll go down.
We accomplished the hidden objective.
Making him a bad.
Yes, proving that we had a camera up in the air and filmed the whole thing. He decided not to shoot the VTOL in the sky. Not my fault.
Well, shit. I thought that. I really thought the way I came on.
What?
I thought for sure you guys.
I think what kills us is not having a.
Which was fine. I like that.
I did that on purpose to
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
so that you had to go around it to give me a chance.
I like the fact that you literally had to shoot the APC in order to win.
Well, the only reason that I did was I lost half my force.
Yeah.
And then
That's a good.
I knew
that's a good trigger. Yeah.
that was my trigger. Was I lost half my force, and I'm like, well, I either got to take it out while I still got units to do it, or they're gonna get away. And that was the only reason why.
You didn't shoot it. Hatchet it. Cut it in half. And mash.
We probably could have done a little bit better at staying around the unit.
Oh,
So,
there's
I don't
always.
know.
And there's always got. And luck and dice are always there to mess with you.
I thought the strategy was.
This was a fun game, and I enjoyed it. And I think it gave us some great tools and data to
You
run
know,
it.
It's so
we had to shield it on the way there.
it's
Because
that
was-
so hard to figure out timing. For me, it's so
Yeah.
hard to figure out timing.
Well, that's slow. That's just like, well, how long is it going to take? Like, 6 turns. Like, 10, 15,
Well, it's almost
20.
like
Yeah, but when you start talking about 10 turns, God, that's a long time.
it's
all you
almost,
got to do is measure your slowest or
almost
fastest
where
unit. It is
instead of
it is
counting
tough to judge.
turns, it's got to be triggers.
Ah,
The trigger was the guy got into the building. Okay, that triggers the second wave. It's not.
And it
It's-
did.
it's
That's how
right.
it played
It's
out.
not 4 or 5 rounds. You have to get there because I mean you saw it. We had to shield him, and we only have 8-inch guys.
But to that point, though,
10.
I still think you need to have a round limit there because you could have stood back. You had more weight.
We could have shielded
we
a
took
lot
everything
better.
out anyway.
Well,
Well,
you did. What last round?
We could have.
Well, no, you had a
No,
full
we
round. You had a full round,
yeah.
full 2 rounds.
We could have shielded. We could have reinforced with units here and
That were
there.
faster. Yeah.
Well, harder hitters too.
So the other question
That
that I had,
shorter ranges.
the other question that I had for you guys then too is that I personally like the idea of people putting together their own units and bringing them to the table.
Yes.
I like that.
yes,
The issue that I have is trying to get around the cheese.
Well, that's what
And
that's
prevent
why Alpha
cheats.
Strike. Like Alpha Strike gets rid of it. You can't make your own.
hey, say
Well,
you,
you can and you can
I know.
convert it,
well, I
but
mean, what
I'm
should-
not doing the
You
math.
gotta have. I mean, you gotta come up with like a master unit. Like this was taken from a master unit. It wasn't built and then
What if-
converted.
Yes.
what if you have to use like random acquisition tables and?
But there's no way to prove that that was used. Right? When I say you guys got to build a unit, unless I roll the units for you, There's no way to prove or to say,
You can't look at the list they gave you and say, yeah, this came from Free World's League or this came from. You can kind of.
Kind of.
You can't prove that they
kind
randomly
of,
rolled it.
but at the same time, it's the world of BattleTech, right? I mean, you started reading Legacy.
No, I still got to get through the.
There's a grasshopper that makes it from the Lyran Commonwealth to the Compelling Confederation to the clans to Merrick. It transverses
His lifeline.
all of those places.
300 years. Yeah.
So, to that, it really, I mean, yeah, you can roll on a rat, but at the end of the day, you really can have any mech.
Because salvage wins all.
Yeah.
You find a Brian cache, you.
Hope
pick up
everybody enjoyed the
salvage.
show. If you're watching it later on YouTube,
Thanks,
hope
guys.
I hope you enjoy all 3.5 hours of it. But
So,
it was fun.
Once again,
Bye.
if you got any questions, concerns, comments, gripes,
Email the guy on the left of your screen.